Hey, stop. I want to tell you a very important information. I want you to watch this video first as per your ascendant and then watch this video after that as per your moon sign and then draw some conclusion. You will see that majority of the result you will get around 70 to 80% result as per your ascendant and 20% result as per your moon sign as well. Okay? So my beautiful girls and my handsome boys, welcome back again to favorite astrology channel, the one and only Jubivan Astrology, and happy new year to all of you. So let's get started. If you are Aries, then what's going to happen? For Aries, what you will going to see is that simply you will see that Jupiter is transiting in your first house. Okay, in the beginning, Jupiter will be there in this first house. Rahu will be there in your 12th house. Ketu will be there in your 6th house. Saturn will be there in your 11th house. And all other remaining planet, I do like they are the fast moving planets, so they do their transit fast. So that's why I didn't mention them. So as you can see over here, what's going to happen? So first of all, just be relaxed, and you should understand this thing. That's okay. First of all, Jupiter in the first house. So see it clearly, see it simply. Jupiter is good in the first house. Why? Because from the first house, Jupiter is going to aspect your 5th house as well as 7th house as well as the 9th house. So the house which is represent your Purva Punya Bhava, your like the past life good karmas, the 5th house. That's then the house of 7th house, which is the love, romance, which is the relationship, other people, business, and the 9th house of your luck and fortune and religion, philosophy, and thousands of other things. Okay, and of course the 5th house of love affairs, right? These houses represent a lot of things. So 5, 7 and 9 house are very active. 5th, 7th and 9th house. Okay, they will get blessings of the Jupiter. First of all, you should understand these things. So this is a good for you. Okay, you will get fruitful results regarding these houses because Jupiter aspect is very good. Okay, so especially until I think May. So from May, Jupiter will be there in the Taurus. Okay, so that will also affect its own things, but in the beginning, Jupiter is there in the first house. So you will get blessing regarding 5, 7th and 9th house. Okay, then you should understand this thing, that Jupiter, which is the ruler of the 9th house, okay, and the 12th house is is sitting into your Lagna. Okay, that's how you see it. So first of all, if we see 9th Lord in the first house, it's a Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga, which is very good in terms of transit. Okay, now see, if these yogas are also present in your chart, let's say, then it's going to activate a lot of things. If in the trine there is some benefits, then it's going to activate a lot of other things as well, right? If it's trine Saturn, probably something related to career as well. Okay, but as of now, we are not talking about that because for that full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But the point is, 9th Lord Jupiter is going to transit in your first house, so probably like the luck wise, it's very good. Okay, it's a Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga as well. Also, you will see that 12th Lord Jupiter is also the 9th Lord as well as the 12th Lord transiting in your first house. So maybe some connection related to foreign things. Also, Rahu is in the sign of Pisces into the 12th house. Again, the foreign related things. Saturn into the 11th house, aspecting this Jupiter. So it will play its own game. So what are the more things you can expect if you are Aries? So you will see that Jupiter aspect on the 7th house will be there, so it is good for your relationships. Okay, then you will also see that with this transit, you like financial and social support will be there for you with Jupiter in the first, Rahu Ketu in the 12th, 6th axis, Saturn in the 11th. So you will get financial support from people somehow, your network circles, okay, from your friends as well. Okay, and with this you could also do you could also start some sort of business, some venture. That could also possible with this placement in 2024. Then it may also possible that with this transit you will get some sort of financial gains, and that will be definite that you will get some sort of financial gain, especially in the beginning of the year. There's such a great placement. Even after that, Jupiter will going to, even after I would say May, Jupiter will be there in your second house, and all the other planetary placement, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn will be same. So financial gains will be there. Okay. For some people, it may also possible that they may see some good news regarding their kids. Like for some of you, let's say you could if you want to conceive, maybe you can conceive child. Some of you will have child. Some of you will have good news from your child. So something like that could be possible. Also, you will see that some of you will also get increment in your salary. If you are waiting some sort of increment, some sort of increase in your income, that could be possible. Or it may also possible that somehow your income, your influx of money will increases. Like the money will be more right there. Why? Because of such a great placement that's forming in next year for you. Okay, now of course, if the Antar Dasha and Dashas are also favorable, in fact I will say DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antar, they are also favorable. In that case, you will see a good, like amazing results. But still, with this transit, at least we can see that there is some sort of increment in the money. Now that could be like, for an example, your salary increases, you may get increment, or maybe if you are having a business, you will get more clients. If let's say you are doing a job and you are not getting increment that probably you start doing something simultaneously with it, side by side, some side hustle. With this, your income increases. So any kind of a situation could be possible by which your income increases somehow. Okay, you will see that. It may also possible that for some areas you can literally get some sort of award for your work. Yeah, like you may be getting awarded, like for an example, some of you may even get a bonus. Okay, so like incentive for your work in the form of awards. Some of you even get literally awards for your work. Suddenly, like something happened and due to which you get some award, or maybe you did something good in the career due to which they give you award. That could also possible for you. Okay, for Aries, it may also possible that with this transit, Saturn in the 11th in the sign of Aquarius direct, so it may also possible that you could make some long-term friends. Okay, so remember, it's slow, but Saturn is there, so long term. So some friendship could be there, which is going to be helpful and which is going to be long term for you. That could be possible. Like let's say you're traveling to a foreign country, you meet someone, and during that you will become friends, and then that friendship help you, and like that friendship turned into a long term relationship. So that could also possible with this transit. It may also possible that some of you who have some sort of debt can even get rid of debt as well. Okay, any kind of a loan, etc., you can get relief in that. That could also possible. Now there's a good possibility of starting some new relation, love affairs, even marriage possibilities are there depending upon like your country and placement. Okay, so for some, they will start a relationship, some start live-in relationship, some will get married. So in terms of love, romantic kind of a thing, it is going to be a favorable situation for you. Okay, so yeah, you will see that. Especially I would say that the beginning 4 months is going to be very prominent when Jupiter is aspecting at the 7th house. That's really amazing. So yeah, even the full year you can consider marriage, relationship, affair, etc. For that, it's good for starting some new romantic affairs. Okay. You will also see that with this next year transit, if you want to do some sort of startup, some sort of business, that could also be possible. Okay, although I would like to recommend you one thing: don't trust anyone blindly, because Rahu in the 12th house into the Pisces but it could possible that you will start something. That's good. If you want to start, it's a good time, but then just think about it, okay, before just randomly, or I can say blindly trusting, especially in regarding to this business kind of stuff. Also you will see that you will experience new opportunities coming regarding your career, okay. And I would like to tell you something. It is going to be the good time for you, the best time for you to put more hard work, okay, because if you put more efforts, you put more hard work, you will see that more opportunities will be there. So you have to utilize them. Do not let this year go like that. You have to utilize and grab that opportunities which is going to be there next year, in this 2024. I mean, sorry, not next year, in 2024. You will see that for some of you there is some sort of connection regarding foreign land will be, for sure will be there. That could be connection of love affairs, that could be the connection of career, or that could be any sort of connection depending upon your other dasha, bhukti, antardasha and planetary placement. But this transit will give you some sort of foreign related things, okay. You will also see that with this planetary alignment you might have to work hard, but the one best thing is that you will get results. If you work hard, you will get good results. That is the best thing. What's the best thing in the life? If I just put hard work, at least I need to get some sort of good things regarding my career. But the most disappointing thing is that when you're working hard day and night from years and you are not getting anything from that, so that feel really bad. But the best thing for you next is in this 2024 is that the kind of a placement is forming is that if you put hard work, you are going to get fruitful result for sure. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying you to put more work hard as much as you can is because there's going to be a good opportunities regarding the career. If you are going to put more hard work, you are going to grab maximum opportunities and you can do the maximum utilization of this year. That's why. For some of you, this planetary placement in 2024 for Aries can literally give you promotion in your career. You may get some sort of promotion, higher authority. That could also possible. Okay, so rise in the career with this 2024 planetary placement can be expected for you. Yes. Also, you will see that I can say this 2024 planetary placement could give you two things. There could be two possibilities now. What I'm going to tell you, the first possibility is that whether this placements can make you little bit bulky or little bit like suddenly you start to feel that, oh, I'm gaining weight, I'm becoming little bit fatty. Or it may also possible that you could do some positive change in your eating habit, because after April, in the May, Jupiter is going to transit into a second house, which will also represent the food, etc. So you may do some positive changes in your eating habit, okay, and due to which your health could also improve. Okay, so here's the thing. Regardless of how it's going to react for you, I would like to tell you one thing. If you are already having good amount of weight, I want you to remember this, that in 2024 you need to have good healthy eating habits so that you will not gain any extra weight and you will not become bulky suddenly. Okay, so you need to really watchful regarding your eating habits. Do not eat unnecessary stuff that's going to create problems. I mean, it's not going to create problem, but the point is it's going to give you weight, and then you will have this thing in your mind, oh, suddenly I'm gaining weight, I'm becoming bulky or something like that. So you need to be really careful regarding that. Okay, and so doing exercises and eating, watchful to your eating could be important. But for some of you regarding your chart planetary placements, it could also possible that you are not eating healthy till now, and suddenly with this transit you feel like, oh, in 2024 I need to change my habit, I need to wake up, I need to now 2 exercises, and due to which your eating habit totally transform and you could develop good eating habits. And that's what I want each of you to do, because that is the beauty of astrology. If you know that this is going to happen, use it for your own benefit. Okay, so yeah, now you with this transit, foreign travels and meeting to the new people. Even you may also, it may also possible that you may see that traveling to a foreign country, and let's say you are traveling and you may meet some romantic partner there. That could also possible with this transit. Okay, you are traveling to a foreign country, you meet a boy and girls or someone of your dreams that you feel like, oh, this is the one for me, and suddenly your romantic affairs started. Okay, and you have some moments or whatever, and then probably you start living together or get married depending upon your desh kal patra, your country. So that could also possible with this in this 2024. Okay, depending upon your DBA. So yeah, this transit could also give you this in 2024. I want you to be also from watching the more details regarding the Rahu Ketu transit that happened in the November, which is going to impact you for the next 18 months around. So I want you to watch my videos that I recently uploaded on my channel before this video, Rahu Ketu transit, and also watch Saturn transit in my Saturn Aquarius transit video for all ascendant. Okay, I will try to link somewhere in the video in the description or somewhere so that you can watch them. Okay, you can go to my channel and watch simply Rahu Ketu transit video. That's going to helpful as well. Also, I want to tell you that with this transit, for sure, there's going to be many expenses. Okay, and it may also possible that much of these expenses for many of you could be on foreign travels or in the foreign lands, or things regarding traveling and this and that could be possible. So if it's going to give you some benefit, that's going to be good. So you need to be really watchful regarding your expenses. But let's say if you're traveling to a foreign country for some work, and for you're meeting a beautiful boy and girl or whatever, as per your gender, as per what you like, nowadays. So of your dream. So I think it's going to be good expenses, right? That you are booking the flights, you are booking the hotels, you are traveling, you are paying the bills of restaurants. So it's going to be good, right? So that can be the positive expenses as well. But still, I just told you that there's going to be expenses, so that you will not be in this hangover of Rahu in the 12th house, which will give you this blurry and smokiness in your mind that, oh, let's buy this suddenly, oh, let's put our money here suddenly, and you will have expenses unnecessary. And for that you need to be careful. But of course, if you travel to a foreign country, do this and that stuff, then it's going to be expenses. That's normal. Okay, so there's nothing scary, but still you need to be watchful regarding your spending. Now it may also possible that some of you will also get benefit from stock market, but of course full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture of that. But still, stock market related things could also possible if you have yogas strong in your chart. Okay, some good yogas of stock market is forming. Oh boy, you will see that, boy or girl, you will see success in that as well. Good gains of money from that as well. And probably, as I mentioned earlier in this video, that you could have income increases, more influx of money. Probably some of you who have created stock market yoga, you will earn from the stock market along with your job as well. So yeah, that could also possible depending upon your dasha bhukti and the dasha and your planets. You will also see that after May 2024, you need to be little bit careful regarding the regarding, or if you already married, you have girlfriend or spouse, then do not let other people interfere in your relationship, and then you have unnecessary argument. For those who are already married or already in relationship, for those, do not let other people's of outsiders who just come, anyone who just come and try to interfere and tell you that, oh, your wife is doing this, oh, your husband is doing this, oh, your girlfriend is doing this, oh, your boyfriend is doing them, right? Just put them away. Okay, it doesn't even matter what they are doing, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, this thing. And also you will see that next year you need to be a little bit careful regarding your taxes and regarding the government taxes and this tax and that tax, your income tax. So all those things need to be proper. Do not do any kind of this and that on that. I hope you understand, you are an intelligent person watching this video. So regarding your government papers and taxes, just make sure that they are like fine, they are just totally amazing. If someone comes to check them, there should be no flaws in them, so that's going to be good for you. Yeah, so make sure the government related things are okay. Okay, so if there is any check etc from the government, you are okay with that. So Rahu in the 12th house, so Saturn aspecting the first. Little bit one advice for you, okay, is that do not take any random stupid decisions which going to create problem. Okay, so before taking any decision which you think it's going to create problem or it's crazy, think about few times. Okay, that's what I can suggest. Mostly it's going to be good for you, but still one thing which I like to advise is this. Some of you even with this transit, because Jupiter after May is going to, after April it's going to be then the second, it's going to aspect the 8th as well. So some of you may even get some sort of inheritance if let's say your case or something was going on regarding your family matter, money, property or something, or maybe even from the spouse family you're getting some sort of money or inheritance. In that way it's going to be good for you. You may get some sort of money inheritance from your family or your spouse family, like you guys get it or you get it, depending upon again your desh kal path, your country and your situations. So yeah, that could also possible. Also you will see that try to keep you and your spouse things private next year. If you already married or have some partner, try to keep your things private. So yeah, that's going to be good. Now married, I already told you, yes. And what more things can be seen is that you will also see that next year, in this year 2024, there is going to be strong possibilities that there could be changes in your work environment. Okay, so for some of you, even you could move to a new place, new country, changing office, some sort of change in the work environment could also possible. Okay, and also the kind of a alignment of planet that is happening in the sky in 2024 could also give you some sort of desire fulfillment in your career. Now, depending upon what kind of a desire fulfillment you want, like you want something, you have this desire regarding career, that desire that could be fulfilled, that could also possible. Okay, with this transit, you may also get support from your higher authorities, your bosses, your superiors. That is also a good thing. Okay. Also, you will see that you may get like the responsibilities, of course, with promotion or etc. Like somehow they will give you in your career, this planet will give you such a like responsibility that sometime you feel like, holy shit, why I have taken this promotion. It's like so much of some pressure, or sometime you feel a little bit anxiety as well. Okay, I'm not talking negative here, I'm just telling you practical things. So that could also possible. Along with the power, there is going to be responsibility as well. So you need to be really careful regarding that. When such thoughts come in your mind, always remember that you also get some success, you also get promotion, you also get increment. So that's fine. This is going to be there a little bit, but you are also getting the success in the promotions or in the career. So it's fine. Okay, just try to handle it. Take some deep breaths. Okay, so yeah. Now, one advice for you in 2024 is that in terms of money, don't believe on any random person easily. If someone is saying, hey, You are my friend, please give me $10,000 and I will pay you next month when I will get my salary, please help me. So it may possible that this person will take those $10,000 and will never show you his face again. So that could also possible. Okay, from the scams and from such kind of things in 2024, you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, even if you're investing your money somewhere, so have proper research. I'm not saying it's not good, it's good for you as well, but little bit careful, because Rahu is in the 12th house into the sign of Pisces. So you need to put little extra care, my beautiful girl and my handsome boys and everyone. Okay, so yeah, that could also possible. Also, finally, you will also see that many of you who are Aries in 2024, you will find suddenly, oh my god, astrology is amazing, it's beautiful, it's amazing art, and I want to learn Vedic astrology, right? Jupi, when do you have a course for it? And then you again, like many of you emailing me regarding course, you will also email me. I will in future, I will try to add some courses. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting a lot of emails. So that could also possible in 2024, that you will have interest, like suddenly you will develop interest in astrology, tarot, palmistry, and all the kind of occult sciences, or maybe even in any sort of research. You become more research minded as well. If you are already learning astrology and all that, which I believe you are because you are watching this video, then that interest is going to be deepened down. You will get more interested in these things. So yeah, if you want personal consultation, links are given in the description. And this is all about you Aries, but you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us, as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now, okay, so if you are a Taurus ascendant, so if you are Taurus, my beautiful girls and my handsome boys, then what you need to see. So see, if you are a Taurus, then what's going to happen is that in this year 2024, you can see that simply for Taurus, Jupiter is transiting in your 12th house, Rahu in the 11th house, Ketu in the 5th house, Saturn into the 10th house. Okay, now Jupiter is there till April, and from May Jupiter is going to transit into your Lagna. That is going to be very favorable time. Okay, so now of course we will create Jupiter transit video later separate, but now see, first of all, one thing you will see clearly, your 10th lord Saturn is sitting into the 10th house. Also, your 9th lord is also Saturn, the lord of your Bhagya and fortune, and it is sitting into the 10th house. And 9th lord into the 10th house, Saturn is making a Kendra Trikona Raj Yoga, or it is also known as Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, because the lord of a Trikona is going into a Kendra in its own house. So it is making a very good Raj Yoga here. Okay, regarding your career. Okay, so you will see career wise some good opportunities. I will discuss that later in this video, but the point is Saturn, since is the Karaka of significator of slowness, Shane, Saturn is Shane, slowly. So everything is going to happen slowly, but then Saturn also gives struggle, hard work, sometime even frustrations, So Saturn do not give anything easily. So it might possible that because of your career, you might have to just involve too much in your career. Or it may also possible, let's say you get a promotion and then you have to work so hard. Or for getting some career upliftment, you need to put a lot of efforts. Okay, but one thing is good, that this transit is going to give you some sort of success, right? Now it requires your attention, your patience, your hard work. Of course, Saturn is there, but still it's a good planet. It's forming a good connections, right? So yeah, if let's say some Kendra Trikona Raj Yoga Antardasha is also going on, Dasha Antardasha, then it's going to see like amazing results. Okay, but still as per the transit, it's good. Rahu is there in your 11th house into the desire fulfillment. So definitely in the income, in the game, you see that some sort of your desires which were there from the long time, now they start to fulfill. Okay, for income it's a good placement. Jupiter in the 12th house, okay, maybe expenses on some good things could be possible. Okay, but the good thing is that from May, Jupiter is there in the first house, which is going to aspect your 5th, 7th and 9th house, because in May Jupiter will transit into the sign of Taurus, into your first house. So what's going to happen then, in the later part of this year, you will start to see more benefic influence, because Jupiter in the Lagna is good. It's going to aspect your 5th house, 7th house as well as your 9th house. Although Jupiter is your 8th lord as well as the 11th lord, but still it's a good placement, okay, when it's going to transit in your Lagna, because its aspects are very benefic. It's going to aspect the 5th house, 7th and 9th, so which is giving you good results regarding that. So now let's see what you can expect. You will see with this transit that is like the forming currently in more or less into 2024, what's going to happen is that you will see that with this transit you can learn like some new things. Like for an example, you purchase a course this year for some XYZ skills and that you want to learn so that you can improve in your career, or you can get more growth in your life overall. That could be possible. Now any kind of a course purchase for online things could be possible. Anything. Let's say for an example, you are working in any XYZ sector, but suddenly you see that, oh, this is a course regarding stock market, stock trading. I want to learn it so that I can improve and I can make money and I can understand the analysis, how to do this. So that could also possible in this transit. With this, it could also possible that you feel that, okay, this is what I'm doing in my career, but for the improvement I need this particular skill as well to get that promotion. So why not I online do this course every single day? I purchase this course, I do it every single day for few hours every day, or maybe for half an hour or 1 hour, and then I will upgrade my skills. That's going to be helpful in my career. So that could also possible. So yeah, these kind of a thing could possible, that you will learn some new skills, some new course that's going to help you in the future. Some sort of new education, new learning could be possible. Okay. Jupiter transit when happen later, in your first house in 2024, that is going to be very good for you. Okay. So yeah, now see, with this transit that is forming in the 2024 overall of these planets, see, we talked about only these Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Jupiter because they are slow moving planets. Their transit are for longer time. We are not talking about Mars, Venus and other planet, Moon, etc. because they are slow planets. They move pretty fast, right? So I can't just talk about them because they change on the basis of weeks, months and all that stuff. So I do not want to discuss them right now, because then it's like a weekly or monthly prediction. So it's like a yearly prediction. So that's why we are focusing on these major planets. Okay, now of course the full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture, in which we see your dashas and the planet which are in trine to the Saturn and Jupiter, and then Rahu, Ketu, what they are activating. So that's a different thing. But you will also see with this kind of a alignment that is forming into the sky for you, Taurus, is that it is most likely possible that, or like possibility is high that someone in your network circle, someone like who is like elder to you, or someone in your network circle, or like someone your friend, it may possible that he or she would like to push you forward to achieve something. Most probably some old, like the person, maybe even a foreigner, or maybe even someone who is outcast, or someone who is in your network circle may push you forward to do something, to achieve something. Let me give you an example. Let's say for an example, you are doing a job, okay, and you thought like, oh, let's just not take the promotion, because if I'm going to give this exam, this interview for the promotion which is coming in 2024 early, in the weeks, then it is not like it's like a more tension kind of a job. It's fine, it's give you increment, but it's like a more responsibility, more tension. I don't want it. But then suddenly some of your network circle you meet, somehow you talk, and then while talking you start to discuss about your career, and then he or she is like, hey, really, do you don't want to get career achievement? Do you don't want to become more powerful? Do you don't want to become more authoritative, right? Let's say for an example, someone is a normal minister, so some of their network circle came and they are like, hey, really, do you not want to sit with the prime minister or president into direct the palace or something? You do understand what I mean? So they push you forward, and after that you thought, oh my god, let me think about it. He was saying right, she was saying right, I should have to go through this thing, right? I have to take this promotion, I have to work on my career to improve it. And then probability is that you will grab that opportunity because of your network circle, friend, etc. So that kind of a thing could also possible. Yeah, also you will see that one thing is, however, I advise you that in 2024 you need to be a little bit careful regarding weight gain. Okay, so my advice is try to simply be watchful towards what you are eating, your food eating habits, right? And do exercise so that you try to avoid gaining weight. If you are already a lean person, you want to gain it, then it's like a good thing for you. But if you are already having a good amount of weight and you do not want to be more bulky, then do exercises. Try to eat eating less kind of like this fatty and all that food, junk food. So be careful regarding that. Also you will see that new opportunities will become in your life, okay, and many of your some of your desires will even get fulfilled. In fact, I would say many, because when Jupiter will transit later in this year in your Lagna and Rahu in the 11th house into the sign of Pisces, and it is expositor Jupiter in the Lagna, it's creating a very good yoga which is going to fulfill your desires, etc. So in that way it's really good for new opportunities, for new income sources, for money, for desire fulfillment. It's going to be good. It may also possible that you may even give like job interviews, or in this, even this is position that this is possible that let's say you have given some examinations of any job, etc., and you have cleared that, and now let's say you are going for an interview. Okay, so that kind of a thing could be possible, and if DBA Dasha Bhukti Antardasha is positive, then that interview get cleared and you get job or you get promotions. So that kind of a thing could also possible, okay, with this transit, right? Also you may see this thing that some of you may even visit some spiritual places. You spend money on visiting some temples, some spiritual places, even in some foreign country, visiting some spiritual places. That could also possible with this transit. You may even start to practice little bit of spirituality now. That could also possible, okay. In this transit there could be some possibility of buying or selling of property or some sort of even vehicle as well, okay. That could also possible with this transit, right? So that could also be seen this year, okay. Also you will see that 10th Lord Saturn in the 10th house. So with hard work and with mental pressure and little bit of tension you will have, and slowness, you will have expansion in your career. Or it could also possible that you become some sort of authoritative figure with the promotion or getting a new job. So you will have a lot of responsibility. You need to put a lot of efforts now for your profession. So that could also be seen. But one thing is sure for sure, that you will get some sort of success in your profession. Now, if let's say for those whose Dasha, Bhukti, Antardasha, etc. is very favorable, then they will see miraculous, kind of a thing. And like it's the levels, okay. The transit is going to give you such kind of a thing. Now, if your Dasha, etc. is favorable, then it's going to give you massive. And if let's say there's a Raj Yogas are forming, then it's going to be ultra legend type kind of a success, So that's how things works. So that's why, full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture. But still, it's important to check the energies of our ascendant so that we can get some idea. That's what we are doing here. So the one thing, however, I would like to advise you to take care of your speech, your way of talking. Okay, so be careful. Do not say any stupid things, because little bit transit is there. So do not say any things which could create trouble to you, especially with the partners, with the people whom you are doing meetings, even with your spouse. You need to be a little bit careful. Do not use harsh words, etc. Try to avoid them. Okay, so yeah, that's really important. Yogas for marriage and spouse meeting could also be possible with this transit. Okay, this year strong possibility of you meeting someone, or even marriage possibilities are high for the Taurus people. Okay, also you will see that there are some type of people who are doing, let's say, a work. There's a profession, but suddenly they start to feel this year, let's say, that hey, I think I can learn this particular things to earn money sidewise, and I do not need to tell anyone. So in private, you could start something by which you will start to earn money secretly, maybe something online or something. That could possible, because Rahu is in the 11th house and is aspecting the 3rd house as well. So yeah, so there could be a line, and of course it's aspecting the 5th and as well as the 7th as well. So 11th, 5th, 3rd, 7th. So it's like a maybe some creative thing, or maybe 5th house is speculation, Rahu is in the 11th. So yeah, that kind of a thing could also possible. Secretly you are starting something by which you will earn money. That could also possible. You keep that private. That could be possible. With this transit, you will see that you may get many creative idea. You could become a little bit more creative. You could have those innovative ideas in this year, okay, regarding something. And overall, like the career wise, it's going to give you some, like, your mind become more creative, innovative kind of a thing. That could be seen. Okay. Now, as I told you, Saturn will give you some sort of pressure. Saturn will give you some sort of hard work. So you should expect that. Okay. But at the same time, there's going to be some sort of benefit in the career as well. Okay. Authority you get, so responsibility will also be there. So you have to be ready for that. Okay. So some kind of inheritance, something, etc. is also possible, because Jupiter is your 8th and 11th lord in the 12th. So and then it's going to come in your lagnas later. So yeah, some sort of I don't know, like some inheritance kind of a thing could be possible, that have thousands of possibilities, or even something in which you have to deal with other people's money. So yeah, that could also possible. It may also possible that there could be some stomach related issues, stomach infection, digestion is not proper, all the when I say stomach related issue, you understand, like the body digestion might not work very well. That could also possible for some of you. So if you're experiencing that, my advice is, even for all the Taurus, is that try to avoid, especially if you are Taurus ascendant in that case, because then it's going to give you very strong results. So try to avoid eating these junk food, etc., and raw meat, because raw meat is hard for body to digest, etc. So try to add more fiber in your diet, which will be and somehow improve your digestion, doing exercise, eating more fiber. Even try to be vegetarian if you can. I mean, it's your choice. I'm not saying anything to anyone, but the main point is stomach related thing could be possible. So if you are experiencing them, eat light food with fiber, etc. That's what my point is. With this, foreign travel could also possible, traveling abroad, traveling to long distance places, spiritual places, foreign country, foreign related opportunity could also possible. Okay, so yeah, that could be seen. It could also possible that you could meet someone like whom with you could have a past life connection. Like for an example, let's say you are traveling to a foreign country, or you are just going anywhere, and you were just meeting, or even in your home country, or traveling to a long distance place, and you are just meeting some girl or a boy, and you feel like, oh my god, I feel like I know this guy, I know this girl. So that could be possible with this, because Ketu is transiting into the 5th house. So some sort of past life karma in the form of love affairs could also possible. Okay. Now it could also possible for some of you, because Ketu has this tendency to cut, to detach, and then attach you to new thing. Like for an example, Ketu when transit into the 10th house, it's going to detach you from one career so that it can attach you to a new career. That's what the Ketu job is. Okay, so Ketu like speed vehicle. So Ketu, what is going to do is that, I think what I was saying, yeah. So Ketu, what's going to do that, it may also possible if some of you having a current relationship and you feel that it may get detached anytime. So for some of you, these relationship may end. For some of you, the current relationship may end. Not for everyone, I'm telling you again. For some of you who have this transit now for Taurus, and those who have that kind of a karmic planets, and the Antardasha, Dasa, etc. are telling that yes, this break is going to happen. For some of you, the relationship will end and you will meet a new person. That could also possible, detaching you from one and attaching you with another. So that could also possible for some of you. For those who are single or who want to find a new partner, yes, the opportunity for you to find new partner is going to be there. You are definitely very strong chances you are going to meet someone. Okay, for those who want to travel abroad, etc. So yeah, traveling, by traveling you may even get a new relationship, or meeting someone could be possible, or for some of you maybe even through education somehow. So that could also possible, like you could meet through education, that could also possible. You will see that money spending on the positive things, some good things could also be seen. So expenses on the good thing can be seen. So overall, you can expect a good year. And if Dasha, Bhukti, Antardasha are also favorable, and in the trine of these planets some good things are happening, good yogas are forming, definitely you can expect a good year. So in general, 2024 is really good, I can say, for the Taurus. And if you want personal consultation, links are in the description. You can also watch other videos regarding Saturn transit for Taurus. I have uploaded recently Rahu Ketu transit video that happened in the November. But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us, as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now for Gemini, so if you are Gemini, then what you have to see, you can see on the screen. For Gemini, Rahu is transiting in your 10th house into the sign of Pisces. Ketu is transiting in your 4th house into the sign of Virgo. Saturn is transiting into your 9th house into the sign of Aquarius. Saturn is transiting into your 9th house into the sign of Aquarius in the Bhagya Bhav, 9th house of fortune, and Jupiter is transiting currently. So after May, or around May, after April, Jupiter will be there in your 12th house. So this is going to be the planetary positions. So see, the best thing for Gemini is that Rahu is transiting finally at their 10th house. So after a long time, they are facing a lot of problems because of, last few years might be trouble. But finally, this Rahu is transiting into the 10th house. And Rahu in the 10th house is very powerful regarding your career. It can give you a lot of opportunities regarding your career. This year 2024, this is the best time to make utilization of for Geminis. Also, you should understand one thing, I will discuss it later but in a next numerological video probably, but Saturn year is there, 2024. It has Saturn energy as per numerology, and Saturn is your luck lord, 9th lord. Okay, so for the Geminis who had been working hard from the last many years, they are not getting results. Finally, this is the time where you would like to get results. If you have not done any bad karmas, like if you are not using, there are some people who are misusing their power. Let's say you are an officer or something and you are just doing bad thing for the people, then of course things could be different. But if you are a general normal person who is not misusing their power, normal person, this is going to be a life changing. This is a very rare combination which will come again after a lot of years. So what I want you is that it will come again after many years. So what I want you is to utilize this 2024. Like Rahu in the 10th is amazing. Rahu jiske 10 mein, duniya uski bas mein. It is really amazing placement. it could give you literally sudden rise in your career. Okay, so if you are feeling frustrated etc in career, you will suddenly see opportunities. So you can see like maybe growth, maybe expansion in your profession, maybe getting a lot of opportunities. Okay, it could give you success, recognition, all these kind of a thing could be possible depending upon your DBA, Dasha, Bhukti, Antardasha, and the planet which are in the trine of these planets. Then Saturn is in 9th house finally. It is in the Bhagya house, and also in the 2024 these planets become direct from the retrograde. So they will give the results of 9th house. So in a way Saturn restricts some things. It will because it will give things with delays. Okay, it is a planet which is like Shani gives slowly result. So in that way Saturn will give things slowly it will release your luck now. Okay, but the good thing is Saturn in the 9th house, of course, it is like transiting in your 9th house of luck into the sign of Aquarius. So in that way it's good. And then Jupiter is transiting into your 11th house. So what's going to happen with this transit now, you will see that first of all I want to tell you in terms of career and relationship etc, you can expect good thing. But there is first I would like to tell you that massive success in the career could be possible for Geminis with this transit. Massive success. Some of you get even job opportunities, new jobs, getting good jobs, high paying jobs, new career opportunities. You may get promotions. So such kind of a thing could be possible. Okay, for some of you may even start some new education. If you are like young student, you want to start, then maybe you could start education. Probably some can travel to foreign land for education. That could also possible. Okay, this transit definitely improve your network circles. You will see that improvement in the network circle will also possible with this transit. Okay, definitely powerful career opportunities Rahu will give you. Actually this is the time to utilize it. Okay, this time if in 2024 is not a time for you to just sit and wait and watch. No, this is the time to take action. This is the time, at least the first 4 months of 2024 you have to put as much efforts you can, because you are going to get very fruitful results. And if let's say Dasha etc is also favorable, damn, like Dasha Antardasha favorable and some good yogas are forming, you will suddenly see that rise. Okay, because it's very powerful. My advice is that for Geminis, you have to make use this 2024, use it as much as you can, work as hard as you can this full year to see amazing results. Okay, do some good hard work regarding your career so that you will see amazing success, because this is the time when if you put efforts, you are going to get that recognition, that success, and whatever the things you want to. Okay, this is the time to take risk as well in the beginning at least. Okay, because in the first 4 months of 2024 this is a great placements, right? So Rahu may even, let's say you are thinking, oh, should I go abroad or should I not go abroad? Should I do this job or should I not do this? Should I start this business or not start it? Of course you have to try. Rahu is there in the 10th. It is giving you the abilities to take risks. Okay, at least in the first 4 months it's an amazing combination. After that still it's going to be good, but in a different way. I will explain that later. But you know, it's amazing. You have to put efforts. If you let this year go, then I'm telling you, you will just keep looking. This is an amazing time where you have to utilize every single minute of this year, even every single second, I would say. So it may possible that in this 2024 for Geminis, you may find new opportunities in foreign land. Okay, some business, profession connection through foreign land will be possible. Okay, that could be possible. For some of you, it may also possible that, you know, regarding health, I would say there could be little bit ups and downs regarding health. That can be expected because Saturn is heading into the 9th house and it is aspecting the 6th house with its 10th aspect. So there could be some diseases related to Saturn, and depending upon which planets are influencing your 6th house, which planets are sitting in the 6th house, there could be some sort of diseases, because Rahu is also aspecting the 6th house. Okay, so yeah, that could be possible. And I have discussed some remedy regarding this in my Rahu Ketu transit videos, I think. So you can also watch that after this video on my channel. You go to the channel, the latest video before this was Rahu Ketu transit. Watch that as well, and also watch the Saturn transit video, because they will also be going to be effective along with this. So you will get more clarity regarding those placements. But in this video, we are talking about only 2024. Okay, but those videos are going to be effective even after 2024, because they're specifically about the Rahu Ketu transit and the Saturn transit. But here's the thing, you will see that some little bit of diseases, then cure, then this and that could be possible. However, I would like to tell you one thing, since Ketu is transiting in the 4th house, so you need to be a little bit careful regarding your mother. Okay, there are few things could be possible, whether the relationship with the mother could be harsh, you may suddenly start to fight with your mother, there could be some situation where you feel like my argument with the mother is increasing somehow, or in the family there could be troubles or argument increasing, right? And you should understand this thing, that Rahu is aspecting at your 2nd house, so you may not even realize that you are speaking very harsh, okay, because Rahu is illusion also, so it may give you, like, you may not even realize. I'm telling you, this is the beauty of astrology, that you start with this transit next year, in this 2024, you are going to speak in such a harsh manner sometime that you may not even realize, and people may not like it, due to which there could be argument, etc. And you may even become a little bit egoistic as well, okay, and you may have harshness in your speech, so you need to be a little bit careful regarding that. Try to reduce that. Also understand that there could be trouble with your mothers regarding your relations, so try to be careful, do not say bad things to them, okay, or just try to understand, make them understand, right? Relationship with the mother, health of the mother, you need to be really careful, okay, because it could give little bit or some sort of trouble to your mother health, depending upon other planet as well. So just be careful. If they have some issue, just go for proper tests, etc., checkup, okay. Also, one more advice regarding health is that if you already have, I'm repeating again, if you already have any heart related disease or any diseases which is around your chest area, any kind of, then you need to be a little bit careful, okay. Then even if you feel a little bit of pain or anything, go to the doctor, take proper consultation and checkup, etc. Okay, do not just let it go, be careful regarding that. But if you already have those problems, okay, or any problem regarding, if there is a problem near your heart or chest area, so be careful, okay. So this is like the advice. I'm not telling you negative things, but little bit careful. What I want, like, why I'm saying that is that there are some people who have pain in the chest and they are still not visiting the doctor, thinking that, oh, it's like it will be gone. So you shouldn't have to do that. If you have that, visit the doctor, okay. So yeah, now you will see that so try to improve relationship with your mother, try to not to fight, because this could be possible. Now see, with this placement there are certain things possible, like for an example, whether you could fight with your mother, fighting in domestic environment is possible, due to which you leave your home and travel abroad or settle at some far away places, that could also be possible, okay. So at least just understand that, okay, I have this placement, I need to be careful while talking to my mom, and if she have some health issue, your mom, be careful regarding that as well, okay. So I'm telling you the possibilities, right? So be careful. That is the beauty of astrology. Now you will also see that for starting any kind of a relationship, this is a very good time, okay. Even for Gemini, for starting romantic love affairs, this is amazing. There is a very high possibility, even I will say surety, you can say, even if there will be some support of Dasha Bhukti Antardasha, you will going to meet someone, okay, who may even you get married. That could also be possible. There is a strong possibility of meeting some romantic partner now, whom with you could even get married. Like it may also possible that earlier this year you meet someone and then you guys get married later. That could also possible with this transit or kind of a planetary position that is forming in 2024 for you, Gemini, okay. Traveling to foreign countries, doing some work related to foreign is going to be very beneficial for you with this transit, okay. Rahu will in the 10th is going to, overall this transit make you do something foreign, make you do something outcast, make you do something different in which you shine differently, okay. It would try to make you independent. Some of you even start some sort of business with this transit, and you should take if let's say you have a strong desire from last many years, or you are feeling, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to go to foreign lands, I have to travel to this country, I have to start this business, this 2024 is going to the best period to start that as early as you can, especially in the first 4 months. Start it, okay. At least give it a try, because if you don't do it now, you will never get the opportunity. Okay, understand this. Transit wise, it's very favorable. If the dasha bhukti and antardasha things are like supportive, then this is going to be a great thing for you. But generally, even the transits are giving very good results. For starting business, of course, is a good time. Amazing career opportunities finally coming after a lot of struggles. You can see that you have already faced a lot of struggle from the last many years. I can see Geminis, but finally the good things is there. Very strong possibility of change in living place for you. Okay, and probably you will leave your country and settle abroad, or it may also possible you will leave your homeland or travel to some faraway place and live there, or there could be change in your current residence. It may also possible you are doing some job, due to this transit you will have a transfer. Now you have to go and live in some state which is far away from your place currently you are living. So that could also possible with this transit. Okay, for some of you, you could literally shift your business to a foreign country abroad. For some of you, it may also possible that you will move abroad and literally you will settle down in foreign country because of your profession or because you marry a foreigner. So that could also possible because of your spouse. Okay, so or maybe some relation with your spouse or business or profession will make you it will take you abroad. That could also possible with this transit for you, Gemini. There is a very strong chances, or I can say good amount of chances, that you could meet your lover while traveling, while you are in abroad, while you are just traveling abroad. So such kind of a possibilities are also there. There are good amount of possibilities of that. Okay, and let's say you are traveling to a foreign country and you meet someone and you like her or him, so and you fall in love. That could also possible. Now of course with this transit after April there is going to be a huge expenses. Even you will see that you will gain rise in your career, but at the cost of expenses, which means that you might have to do some sort of expenses to gain success in your career. Okay, but the good thing is that since Rahu is in the 10th house and after April Jupiter will transit in your 12th house, so the success you will get, the expenses you will have is going to be the positive expenses, not the negative expenses. And what are the positive expenses? You are traveling to a foreign country, you are booking a flight, and that is a positive expense. You are booking a hotel, that is a positive expense. You are eating a food, that's a positive expense. You will get married, okay, and your money will spend on that, that is a positive expense as well. So in that way, on the good thing, on the shubh things, in Hindi we say shubh cheezon pe paisa kharch hona, which means the money will spend on the good things. So that kind of a thing is there. Yes, of course there's going to be expenses, but there's going to be gain as well. So yeah, positive expenses are there. That's really a good thing, I guess. For some of you, you could it may also possible you could do paint in your home, you could do some sort of renovation. Maybe you break your toilet, or you break your one room, or you break something. For some of you there could be renovation. You break this room, you break that thing, and you do some renovation. Some of you do paint, some of you do any kind of other renovation in your home. That could also possible with this transit. Now see, Rahu here is in amazing position. So it is the time for you not to just sit down. It is the time for you to show some courage. If you want to do something, this is the time to take risk. At least the first 4 months you have to give it a try. I'm telling you, if anything little bit of favorable dasha is there, the transit is amazing. So you have to give it a try. Okay, so I'm telling you, this time will come back after a long time. So yeah, you have to give it a try. So now it may also possible that with this in 2024, marriage related possibilities are strong. Love, romance related possibilities are very strong finally, because planets are also direct now, Jupiter, Saturn, etc. It may also possible with this transit that you may meet a girl or a boy, or like someone who is your friend, or someone who is already your friend. For those who don't have anyone, you may find new person who will become your friend. And then down the line you start to travel with that particular friend to the foreign country. Even you traveled with your boyfriend or girlfriend to foreign country, that could be possible. You and your friend or boyfriend, girlfriend, you travel together to a foreign countries, and then finally you guys decided that, oh, we are in love, we should get married. and then you guys get married. That could be possible. For some of you, it may also possible that, let's say you are a boy or a girl traveling to XYZ country. There you meet a boy and girl as per your preferences, and then you like that person and that person like you. So you guys decide that we will travel to XYZ countries together, and while traveling to other countries together, you guys fall in love, and you are like, we like each other, so why don't we get married? And you guys said, okay, let's get married, and you get married. That could also possible. There's a very strong possibility of that as well. Okay, so yeah, these are all there. So overall, I can say for Geminis, career wise, romantic affairs, marriage related thing, it's a good year for you, but little bit you need to be careful regarding health of you and your mother and your relationship with the mother.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also.
Now, so if you are a Cancer ascendant, then what's going to happen is simply, if you can see, for Cancer ascendant people, Saturn is in your 8th house first of all, and this is creating problem because it was from 2023, so I can see that. But now the Rahu will be there in your 9th house, Ketu in your 3rd house, okay, Jupiter into your 10th house, into the sign of Aries. But later in this year, Jupiter will going to transit in your 11th house. That will be very good. But what you are going to see, if you just see this chart, one thing is sure, that Saturn was in your 8th house, which is called to be as Kantak Dhaya as well, because it's going to aspect your 2nd house as well. And first of all, Saturn is 8th from your Lagna, and you are a Cancer ascendant, which means your ascendant is ruled by Moon. And Moon is the fast traveling planet, the fastest, and it's like change its sign very fast in few days. Okay, so what's going to happen is that, first of all, daily predictions kind of a thing, things change very fast for you guys, because Moon is changing its sign very fast. And Saturn here, I can understand from the last 1 year probably giving you a lot of, from 2023, trouble, etc. I can understand that. It might not be good for you 2023, okay, because Saturn in the 8th suddenly give a lot of problems, not very good. Okay, and Saturn is still there in the 8th. It will going to be there till 2025. After that, its transit change. But the point is, the good thing for you this year is that the other things, the other planets, the other slow moving planets are now finally changing. The Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu Ketu transit just happened, and Jupiter transit, Jupiter is now direct, and Jupiter transit is also happening this year into your 11th house. So in that way, situations are becoming favorable overall in your life. And how the things are, some things struggles are also there, but at least in comparison to last year, things are improving. That's really important. Okay. Also, you will see that Rahu in transit is in your 9th house into the sign of Pisces. Okay, last in November in 2023, Rahu transit in Pisces and Ketu transit in Virgo. It just happened 2 months ago. And I have also created a video about Rahu Ketu transit. I want you to watch that video as well, in which I have shared many information about this transit. So after watching this video, you should also watch that. So now see, this year Rahu is in the sign of Jupiter, Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. So Rahu will give its result as per the Jupiter transit. So Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house of career. So in that way, it's really good, because even in the later part of this year, after April, Jupiter will going to transit in the 11th house of yours. So in that way, it's going to give you good result regarding your career, and you will start to feel better now. Okay. So you will see that maybe you get new opportunities, promotion in your career. Okay. Also, some of you who want to get transfer at some place, probably you may get transfer, and the good thing is that you will get transferred to the place that you want to. So that in that way it's good. um, some of you may even see increment in your salaries. That is also a good thing. uh, and also this year you will see that probably like some new ideas will come in your mind, right? Even for the people who are doing business, self-employment, later you will see the clients are there. Okay, new clients, probably you find someone which good paying clients could be possible. Financial wise things will improve. First of all, that is a good thing. Okay. It may also possible that your relation with the mothers could improve, but however I would like to tell you one thing. uh, I'm telling you these things, but still Saturn is still there in the 8th house. So these things you will see, but still there is going to be competition that you have to face. There could be some sort of politics in the career for sure. There will be challenges. It's not going to be a very easy path which is full of roses. You're gonna have to struggle a little bit, work hard, face challenges, face politics, something kind of a thing in career. So you know what I mean. But ultimately the good thing is other planets apart from the Saturn are favorable, so things will improve this year. That is the good thing. Okay. uh, you may see that maybe new income opportunities could start, like suddenly, even if you are a student, probably you start to earn money from things like online internet, because Rahu is in the sign of Pisces, right? So that could also possible. Or probably something like investment, etc. And why I'm saying that, because Rahu is in the Pisces into the 9th house, and its dispositor is Jupiter is in the 10th, and later it will transit into 11th house, and 9th is 11th from the 11th. So it is the gain of the gain, is the higher form of 11th house as for Bhavat Bhavam. So even it indicates some sort of increase in the income. And Rahu is in the even sign. Okay, although many people do not consider Rahu transit in the 9th house very good, but still it's in the even sign, so it's good. And the main part thing is that dispositor is Jupiter. That's really important for Rahu Ketu. Its dispositor is transiting in your 10th house and later in the 11th house. Okay. You will also make new friends at your career. That could also possible. Later this year, work environment could be supportive. That could also be seen. But yeah, there will be changes in your career that you will see. Changes in your work environment can be seen. Okay. And since Saturn is in the 8th house, so suddenly, unexpectedly, you can't change those things. You can't control those changes. That's really important. Saturn is of course creating problem for you, but other planets will help, right? And actually Saturn is it's actually not the problem. It feel like Saturn is creating problem for us as things are not going as what expected, but what's going to happen is that Saturn is trying to give you things more like a, what I can say, long term kind of a thing. So yeah, so changes in career can be seen. So why these changes are there? So that you can grab new opportunities, of course. So changes will be there. Certain things will be there in the career, so you can expect that. And some of you may even start something new like freelancing, self-employment. Such thing could also possible. And once the Jupiter will transit into the 11th house, so after May, you can expect you will get more clients, more business, things will improve, promotions, may even like what do you say, increment, people increasing money, transfer as per their desire, some sort of desire fulfillment. These things could also be expected. It could also possible that career obstacles, changes, sudden transformations will be there, but the positivity is because of this Rahu and Jupiter. Okay, so still you will see that, like for an example, let's say you are doing a job at some place and suddenly you get transfer. Oh, you have to move now. So it's like oh my god, I have to move. So but it's a transformation, but it may also possible that transfer happen as per your desired place. Okay, but you might have to do things quickly, so that could create a little bit of challenge, but at the same time you are getting your desired fulfilled because you want to get transferred to a certain place and it's happening. So yeah, for some of you, even foreign related opportunities could also possible. Okay, and even increase in your network circle could also be expected. Okay, And even for Cancer people, there will be lover opportunity, and especially the marriage opportunities are also active. After, in the later part of this year, the marriage opportunities are also active. Now of course you have to see dasha bhukti antardasha, all that stuff, DBA, what's going on, and which planets are in the trine of these planets in your chart, so we can understand like things better. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. However, I would like to tell you one more thing. Ketu is in your third house, so it could give you courage as well. But the point is, you need to think, I would say, at least, like, if you take any decision, just don't take it like, oh, let's do it. No. You just have to think 3 to 5 times before taking any major decision. Just think about it. Take advice from someone who is expert in that field. Okay? Then take your decision. Just don't do it very quickly. Okay? And especially try to do it in the later part of this year, probably after May. Okay? Then it's going to be beneficial. But it may possible because of this transit, you may take sudden stupid decisions. So try to avoid them. Before taking any major decision of your life, think at least 3 to 5 times. Have proper calculation. If possible, take some advice from someone. Then do it. Okay? You will for sure see increase in your self-confidence now with this transit. Now, here is an important advice. You need to be extra careful in the month of April and May, because Rahu and Mars will transit in your 9th house. And this is also known as Angarak Yoga, but I would not like to discuss the things like, because people say a lot of things about Angarak Yoga and all that. But the point is really important is that what I want to tell you is this. As I told you earlier in many videos, I believe that astrology is the best tool to align our life. So if we see something could be possible, so we have to be careful. That's it. So in the month of April and May, my first advice for you is, do not take any stupid decision. Do not take any risky decision in those 2 months. These 2 months you need to be very careful in 2024. Rest will be fine, but April and May you need to be extra careful. Avoid doing any argument. Whenever any argument start, because there's a very high possibility argument will start, what you have to do, just stop. Just think in your mind my advice that I told you, that do not do any argument in this month of April and May. Just stop, and just it doesn't even matter even if you have to even if other person is saying so many things, just walk away. Believe that this argument may lead you to a big trouble. So try to avoid that. Just stop your tongue and walk away. Simple. Don't take any risky decision in these 2 months, April and May. Also, do not give any advice to anyone in this April and May. I am telling you again, do not give any stupid fucking advice to anyone. It may possible that you give some stupid advice to people, like good advice, sorry. I mean, even if you give good advice to anyone, possibly they will take it and something bad happened to them and they later blame you. So try to avoid giving any advice to anyone in the April and May. These 2 months you need to be extra careful. Also, do not try to become the leader or the like some authoritative position of any organization in these 2 months. You have to avoid that as well. And you have to be very careful even in your family, even while riding any vehicle like car, bike, etc. Please keep in mind that in these 2 months you shouldn't have to ride any bike, etc. or any car very fast. Try to ride as slow as you can. Try to ride as less as you can. Okay? Avoid any stupid accidents or something. Okay? So what I want you is that in these 2 months, take care of your health. Do not speak any bad words or things like that with anyone. If you have any argument, possibility are there, right? So just walk away. Do not indulge in those arguments. Do not do fighting, etc. at your home. Take care of your health. Very extra you need to take care in the April and May. And try to ride these vehicles very, very carefully. Do not overspeed in these 2 months, please. Okay? So yeah, these are really important advice. Also, you will see that, of course, health issues can be there because Saturn is transiting in your 8th house. So yeah. Also, when Saturn transit in your 8th house, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's going to aspect your 5th house as well, and as well as your 10th house. So probably due to something, you may also start to learn astrology, etc., hidden signs, some sort of research, that could also possible. Okay. 7th lord is your Saturn and it is transiting in the 8th house. So it may also possible that your spouse health might be in trouble, problem in the relationship, problem with the in-laws, such things could be possible, trouble in the relationship, especially earlier in this year could be seen. Okay, but you will see that once the Jupiter transit after May, I can say things will improve, relationship will improve, spouse health will improve, marriage possibilities could be there for those are single, relationship will improve. Okay, so yeah, that could be there. And since Saturn in the 8th house, so try to avoid taking any risky decisions, risky ventures, because Saturn transit till in the 8th till 2025, you need to be a little bit careful. But in general, it's a good year for you in comparison to last year. But these are some advices and some things that you need to be careful. And you may also see transformation, of course, till 2025 Saturn is there in the 8th, and new income, new opportunities will be there. So yeah,
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now
okay, so now let's talk about Leo. So if you are a Leo, then for Leos, you can see that Saturn is transiting first of all in your 7th house into the sign of Aquarius in the 7th house. Rahu is transiting into the 8th house into the sign of Pisces. Ketu is transiting into the 2nd house into the sign of Virgo, and Jupiter in the 9th house into the sign of Aries. now first of all, try to understand this, that Rahu transit in the 8th house, people say it's not good. Generally, it is not considered good. But the point is, it is into the sign of Pisces, whose dispositor is in the 9th house, which is Jupiter in the transit. So, since the dispositor of Rahu is in the 9th house and Rahu is in the even sign, so it looks like negative, but in a way, it is also going to give you positivity as well. Yes, it can give certain negative things that I will share in this video. You have to be careful. It could activate 8th house and give you 8th house related things. But since Rahu Ketu behave as per their dispositor, so its dispositor is in the 9th house, so it will give that as well. Now, you will see that in the beginning of this year, in the first 4 months, Jupiter is in the 9th house. It will going to activate and increase your luck. And after that, it is going to activate your career, since Jupiter will transit into the sign of Taurus after April. Okay. Then, Ketu is in the 2nd house in the sign of Virgo. Rahu Ketu in the 2nd 8th axis. Yes, it could give you a little bit of argument in the family, or a little bit you can expect, like financial wise, you have to be careful in taking decision. But since it is into the sign of Virgo, so it is still considered to be good in some things. Okay. Now the thing is, Saturn into the 7th house. Saturn is actually in the own sign of Aquarius, but it is aspecting your Lagna, and your ascendant lord is Sun, which is enemy of Saturn. So in that way, it could create some sort of laziness or little bit of health issues. So you need to be careful regarding that. Little bit of health issues can be expected. But now overall, what are the things that you can expect? First of all, I would like to tell you that Rahu in the 8th house could create illusion for you. Okay. Or it could give you speculative related things, or it may possible that whether it give you thoughts like, hey, you have to do this gambling, you have to invest your money there. So it could try to make you force you, or try to give you speculative related thoughts in your mind that could create trouble. So you need to be careful regarding that. It may also give you some sort of a thing by which you develop some preconceived notion in your mind. Oh, this person is not good. Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, oh, I'm going on this bridge, does this bridge like break down and I will die? Oh, I'm over this train and does like this train blast? Like such kind of a thing could also possible, because Rahu give you unnecessary things, and then sometime preconceived notion, this person is not good, this girl is not good, in that way. So just be careful regarding that. Don't take any aggressive decision with this transit. You need to be careful. Before taking aggressive decision or anything, just think about it. Also, because Saturn is there in your 7th, it's the enemy of your Lagna, so you might have to work hard. Even in general, Saturn in the 7th house is considered to be good because it's getting directional strength. But the point is that it is looking at your Lagna, which is the enemy, so it may also make you a little bit slow, lazy, give you mental little bit stress, so that could be possible. One advice for this Rahu Ketu transit that is happening is that in 2024 is that try to speak sweetly. Try to speak sweetly as much as you can, because this could make your speech harsh. So be careful regarding that. Okay. Now, with this, the kind of a planetary placement forming for you, Leo, in 2024, your mother could have little bit of health issues. Okay, so yeah, that could also possible. So take care of their health, or tell them to take care of their health. It may also possible that since Rahu is in the 8th house, and you will see that this could also give you attraction towards occult, astrology, religion, mantra, numerology, palmistry, Reiki healing, all these fields. That could also possible. It may also possible for some of you, you may even do some sort of course in this 2024, some sort of training you could attend, some webinar or something, which could help you in your career to learn something, so that you can get help in your career. Okay, that could be possible. Also in this transit, you will see that in 2024, you could have ego related clashes, very like high ego, so you need to be careful regarding that. If you feel like, yes, my ego is there and I'm feeling a little bit that I am speaking too harsh to the people, sometimes you might not even realize and you speak very harshly, so try to be careful regarding that. Okay, now I want to tell you that in the beginning of the year, you will feel that, you will have a good confidence. You feel like, I have to do something, I have to do this, I have to do this. But then you will see that you will also have laziness. So try to avoid it. Okay, do not try to be lazy, because this is going to be a great year in terms of your career, especially if you are struggling from last many months. Then it's going to be a great, because ultimately after May, or I can say after April, what's going to happen is that good yoga forming for your career. So career wise, this year could give you a great success. Okay, or at least you will get good amount of good news regarding your profession. Even throughout the year, career wise, it's going to be good, but especially after April, you will start to see good success. But the point is, you have to avoid laziness. Okay, one advice for you is that from 13th of April till 13th of May, you have to be very careful, especially while riding vehicle. Try to avoid it as much as you can. I'm speaking again, from 13th of April to 13th of May, Rahu and Mars will transit in your 8th house. That will not be considered good. Okay, especially for the people who are going through Dashantar Dasha of Rahu Mars, and you have Rahu Mars transit between this time, 13th of April to 13th of May. Again, I'm telling, 13th of April to 13th of May, you have to be very extra careful while riding any vehicle, by saying any negative words, because at that time these planets will aspect your 2nd house from your 7th house. Their 7th aspect will on your 2nd house of your face, your speech. Your speech becomes so hard that sometime you will attract unnecessary conflicts, unnecessary fights, argument, even within your family as well, even with any outsider. Suddenly you will just start fighting with someone, and you could have arguments, and then it may lead to a fight, serious injuries. or probably you could have a car related thing. So you have to be careful while driving any vehicle, by seeing anything. Just recite Hanuman Chalisa, especially from April to May if possible every day, and offer something to Lord Hanuman, and try to not indulge in any unnecessary arguments. If possible, try to not to drive vehicle. If you have to drive it as slow as you can, below 60 probably. Okay, because from 13th of April to 13th of May you have to be very careful, because Rahu Mars in the 8th house, your speech, unnecessary conflict, problem in the family, fight, arguments, your speech become very harsh, unnecessary problems. So yeah, this time you need to be very careful. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to add. After 14th, I would say little bit you need to be careful from the 14th March till 13th May as well, because Lagna Lord is going to transit in your 8th house, which is Sun, on 14th of March, and it will going to be there till 13th May. So at that time there could be some health related problems could be seen, but and Rahu is already there. So Rahu Sun transit in the 8th house could also create problem. Like for an example, you might get a ticket for your card, right? In India, like you get challan katna or something like that from 14th of March till 13th May. Little bit problem regarding government related things. So yeah, you need to be careful, and also health issue, but especially from 13th of May, 13th April to 13th May, you need to be really careful. Okay, because at that time Angarak Yoga, Rahu Mars will be there in your 8th house. So whatever I told you till now, you need to be extra careful. So if I tell you the time from 13 March till the 13th May overall, you need to put extra, you need to be very extra careful, and especially the more dangerous time regarding health and fight, argument, vehicle riding is from 13th April to 13th May. Okay, so I said it again and again because you need to be little bit extra careful this time. I'm telling you again, especially if your Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha is going on, Mars Mahadasha Antardasha is going on. So then you have to be, or even in journal, because yeah, if you can avoid these things in this particular time at least. So yeah, now it may also, you may also see that after April, your focus on career will be there. Okay, even throughout the life, throughout this year in 2024, for you guys, for Leo, this is the year to achieve career success. This is the year to achieve career growth. This is not the year to focus on other things. This is the year in which you have to work hard and focus on your career to achieve as max as you can. Okay, this is the year to get growth in your career and career related things. This is not the year to say, oh, I am tired now, I can't work. You have to work hard, because this year if you work hard, you will get the success. You have to utilize it as max as you can. You may this year feel later that, oh, I need to relax, I need to work, I need to have some vacation, I'm feeling like there is a lot of workload on me. No, my boy and girl, this is the year where finally, if you are struggling regarding career, you can get out of the career problem and you can get some opportunity. This is the time to grab these opportunities, to gain as maximum as you can, to reach at authoritative position, to get higher job, to get promotion, to get probably, I don't know, like get a better job, to get increment. So in terms of career, this is the year to go up on ladder. Okay, if you are facing struggles till now. There could be some chances of marriage, not very strong, but little bit chances of marriage could be possible for some of you. This is the year where you have to avoid doing unnecessary financial investment. Okay, so yeah, try to avoid them, and don't take any risky speculative venture like, oh, I'm going to invest my money there, I'm going to invest $10,000 in this particular new coin which is coming, and suddenly you feel like the money is gone. So you have to be careful regarding these risky ventures. Think at least 4 or 5 times before doing these things. If you can avoid, that's best. Now you will see that yes, health issues could be possible, whether emotional or physical. Okay. So yeah, that could be seen little bit, but here's the thing. After April, especially I would say after 13th of May, when Jupiter will transit on your 10th house, it's going to aspect 6th house with its 9th aspect. Okay, so you will feel better after that. That is the good thing. So if you have any health issue, after of 13th May, you will start to feel better in that. That is very good. Okay. Now Saturn, of course, is in strength, is getting strength in the 7th house, and it is the enemy of your Lagna Lord. So it could give you some stress. Okay, maybe due to your profession, like you get so much workload. Let's say you get a promotion, you get a new job, which is good, which is nice, you are happy. But then because of this Saturn, you are getting so much responsibility and workload that you are feeling, my God, what the hell is happening? I have to work so hard. But in that case, realize this, that at least now you are getting work. So work hard. This is the year to work hard and gain some opportunities in the career, so that you can feel relaxed regarding career. Okay. For some of you, yes, there could be romantic possibilities are there. Not marriage probably, but more like a romantic opening could be there. Okay. For some of you, like probably for some of you meeting someone in education related thing, or some of you meeting someone at workplace could also possible. Romantic angle could be there with someone. So yeah. Now, for some of you, after May, there could be some possibility of probably property deals or money, home related things. Even money wise, it is going to be good for like increment or gaining more money. Financial condition improvement could be seen. Okay. Also, you will see that there could be changes in your career this year, because Jupiter, which is your 5th as well as 8th lord, is transiting into the 10th house. 5th lord Jupiter transiting into the 10th house is going to be a Kendra Trikona Raj Yoga, which is very good regarding your career. In the Dashantar Dasha of such period, if someone have such yogas, they will get promotion, success regarding the career. But here's the thing, Jupiter is also your 8th lord. So this yoga is good in the transit, but since it's your 8th lord as well, so this career improvement could be unexpected or in a very unorthodox way. Like for an example, or could be something which is you might not even imagine. Like for an example, you are planning to get a certain type of job, but suddenly you are getting a very different type of job opportunity, and you are like, should I go for that? Yes, you have to go for it. Yes, there could be changes in your career for sure with such kind of a planetary placement. It may also possible for some of you who are till now working from the home, you might have to go to office now. For some of you, vice versa, like you are doing office job, now you get work from home opportunity. So there will be changes. For some of you, you might get the same work from home, but you might have to do a different kind of a profession now. For some of you, same work in the office, but you might have to do in a different company, different type of field. That could also possible. For some of you, let's say for an example, you are getting insurance related work, you are getting work in which you have to deal with some hidden information. Some of you doing analysis, some of you doing government job in some secretive department, some of you doing a career which is very unorthodox, unexpected. So anything could be possible, but there's for sure some changes in the career. Okay, also you will see the change in the work environment or even home environment, or we can also say that changes in the home environment could be possible, whose impact will be there on your career as well. Okay, so or I can say changes due to your career, which is linked to your career. For an example, you get a transfer due to which you have to change your home. That could be possible. For an example, you are now living in some other place. That could be possible. Living in other city, living in other country. That could be possible. So yeah. So such kind of a thing could also be possible with this kind of a placement. Now, one advice is that this full year, even the next 15 to 16 months you need to be drive carefully until Rahu is there in your 8th house. But especially the time that I told you in this video, in that particular period you need to be extra careful. I'm telling you again. Okay, but overall in terms of career wise, you can consider this as a very good year in comparison to 2023. Yes, definitely a very good year. You will get a lot of career opportunities if you work hard and if you don't show laziness. So you will get opportunity, and if you get some different kind of opportunity, so at least go for the interview, go for the job interview. Don't think that, oh, I do not want to get job into this particular field because I want to become a professor. Probably this time you might not have to be a professor, you might have to be a financial analyst or something. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so yeah, be open-minded and try to see, and I'm ready to work hard, because this is the year to focus on the career related things. So yeah, this is all about Leo. If you want personal consultation, links are given in the description. And now let's talk about, and I have also uploaded the Rahu Ketu transit video recently if you want to know about more, because that just happened in the last, like in the November Rahu Ketu transit. So you can watch that video as well on my channel. Okay, Rahu Ketu transit, and if it's showing in the related video, you can watch it there. Otherwise you can just go on my channel and watch that video as well to get more knowledge regarding.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also.
Now okay, so now let's talk about Virgo ascendant. So if you are a Virgo, so simply we can see that Ketu will transit in your first house in this year. Rahu will transit in the 7th house in the sign of Pisces, and Saturn is transiting in your 6th house into the sign of Aquarius. Jupiter is transiting in your 8th house into the sign of Aries. Now what's going to happen? And later Jupiter will going to be there in your 9th house. So see, first of all, you can see here that Ketu in the first house. Ketu in the first house, this whole year there's going to be good thing as well. First I tell you some things that's here. Okay, the basic. Ketu is there in the first house. So Ketu in the first house could give you some mental related stress, anxiety things. And because Rahu Ketu axis, whenever it comes on the first 7th, it's like mentally it make you torture a little bit, and some situations develop due to which this transit. So yeah, doing some sort of introspection, praying to Lord Ganesha, try to do some meditation activities, or even learning things like astrology, etc. little bit, spending time in that is good. Okay, then Rahu in the 7th house of relationship and all that, and the Rahu's nature, so that will be there. So I will tell you about it later. I don't want to discuss it now. Saturn in the 6th house is good, because in some way it's actually good, because in the 6th it's going to give you career opportunity wise good, later, although it's aspect the 8th house as well, but still it's good. Okay, except the first 4 months. After that, from the May, you will start to see some good things regarding career, regarding competition, for the job, even for the career wise. Later down the line, it's going to give you good result. Jupiter right now in the first 4 months is there in your 8th house. So for first 4 months, you need to be a little bit careful. But then from the May, when the Jupiter transit in your Bhagya Sthana, in your 9th house, into the sign of Taurus for the next 1 year, from the May, it's going to be great, right? So now what are the things that you can expect? Now see, Rahu's nature is that Rahu will behave as per his dispositor. So Rahu will simply expand the Jupiter results. So as of now, for the first 4 months, Rahu in the 7th, dispositor Jupiter in the 8th, that might not be the good thing. Okay, and also the Rahu is the co-ruler of the Aquarius sign, which is falling in your 6th house, and the 6th lord in the 7th house could create troubles in relationship. So you need to be really careful regarding that. This is the time to win over your enemy, of course, because Saturn is in the 6th house, malefics in the 6th house, good for the competition, etc. But of course, for success, you have to work hard. You know, Saturn in nature is always, he's going to drain your energy, then it's going to give you good results. With Saturn, unfortunately, this is always the case. Saturn is like, just make you work so hard that, you know, then only you will get the results. So yeah, that's the thing. But the moment is, the good thing is that as soon as Jupiter transit into your 9th house, I think it's happening to the May. So then you will start to see very good results, because Jupiter in the Bhagya Sthan, when it's happened, so it will also aspect your Lagna by its 5th aspect, as well as your 5th house of love, romance, affairs, mind and all that. So in that way, it's going to give you some good thing as well. Okay. I would say that after April, you will also see the increment in your salary or income, in more income in the business. Even if you're a student, probably you could start some money related thing, doing some work online by which you earn money. I'm just giving an example. So overall, after April, you can expect income increase. Okay, if you are doing business after April, probably more client, more business. Okay, and let's say you want to you want to get transferred to a place. So after April, probably you get a transfer to the place that you want to. Once the Jupiter transit into the 9th house, that could also possible. But I'm telling you again, with Saturn in the 6th, these things require you to put a lot of hard work. Okay, so yeah. Now for competition, for job, this is a good year, I can say. If you are in the job, good. For the competitive exam related things in which you have to face competition, again good, but again hard work is required. Now you see, definitely after April, when Jupiter transit into the 9th house, it's going to aspect the Ketu in the 1st house and your Lagna, so you will start to feel more confident. Okay. Also, you will see that after Jupiter transit in your 9th house into the sign of Taurus, you will see that suddenly more opportunities start to come. Okay, in your business as well, in your career as well. If you are doing regardless of job or business, generally more opportunities are there. Okay, and since Jupiter is transiting into the 9th house into the sign of Taurus, or probably some more financial opportunities related to the career, etc. Could also come from the foreign land or some long distance places, or probably you could work in some foreign company and all that stuff, or maybe foreign clients. So that could also possible with this kind of a transit. Also, you should understand that Rahu Ketu could create some problems little bit in the beginning of this year. Okay, especially related to relationship, you need to pay attention to that. You know, for the first 4 months, you need to be extra careful. Okay, so yeah, after Jupiter transit into 9th house, then you will even see improvement. You can expect somewhat improvement in relationship. Some of you will travel abroad, some of you will travel to some spiritual places, some of you even literally travel to abroad for spiritual reasons. Okay, that could also possible. After hard work, definitely this transit will give you good result, as I told you. You know, one advice for you is that this year it requires you to have proper routine. Like if you can have some fixed timing to wake up, fixed timing to you know, like sleep, then it's going to be good. Or you can take this as a remedy from me as well. If you can do that, then definitely it's going to be good for you, because Saturn is there in the 6th. Also, if you are in a work in which you have to provide your services, like you are an astrologer, you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, or anything like a consultant, etc., then it is also going to be good for you. The later part of this year, the second half of this year, is going to be very fruitful. It may also possible this year you probably try to do some course, etc., some learning, some training you could attend that will later help in your career, right? You will also see that like there could be some sort of self-realization or thinking about yourself. Probably little bit of stress kind of a situation would also possible. And yes, there will be Rahu in the 7th and Ketu in the 1st house. There could be chances of extramarital affair for you for sure. Okay, and yeah, so that chances are there. I do not want to say anything about that. Now I want to tell you this thing, that the situations could be difficult for the relationship. Like if you already have a wife or a relationship, now multiple scenario could be possible. Of course, full horoscope consultation is required to see the dasha, bhukti, antardasha, but multiple scenario in that possible. To know more about this thing, you can watch my latest video that I have uploaded before this on my channel, which is about Rahu Ketu transit that just happened in the November. So after watching this video, I will try to add thumbnail of that Rahu Ketu transit. I want you to watch that video on my channel, and in that you just watch for your Virgo sign so that you can understand more. So you see that possibly whether it could give little bit health issues to your wife, or wife or husband, like I mean spouse, or it could give you like fight, argument, a problem in your domestic home environment with your even spouse, especially even in family. This axis could create some problems, especially with the spouse. If the antardasha etc could be very unfavorable, and your karma is there to attach with someone else, then in that case it could create separation for very few people, I would say, but definitely some conflict with the spouse you can expect. So if you have a normal steady relationship and suddenly with this transit you start to feel like some trouble, then my advice is try to be careful with your spouse. Do not, try to understand that this transit is creating problems. So at least for the first 4 months, try to be extra careful. Even regarding your health, little bit carefulness is required. Not much, but little bit. At least for few months, you need to be extra careful. Okay. For health, there are multiple scenarios forming. Saturn in the 6th could improve, but at the same time, other planets could create some issues, especially the mental tension, etc. So yeah, you need to be a little bit cautious regarding that. And with your spouse, with your husband or wife, you have to be little bit focused. Try to not show ego. Try to balance your relationship as well. That's what I can advise here. For some people, literally their relationship may break, and some relationship with some other people could also start. That could also possible. Also, for some of you, it could possible that when Jupiter transit into the sign of Taurus into the 9th house after April, later part of this year, probably someone come in your life whom with you could have a past life connection. That could also be possible, right, for some of you. Okay, so yeah, that could also be possible. For some of you, you could meet your romantic partner this year, probably doing some foreign travel, long distance traveling, or probably in some educational setting you can expect. Or for some of you, even spiritual related thing. So in such places, probably while doing such activities, or you could meet some romantic partner. That could possible. Okay. It may also possible that later in this year, probably from the May, you will start to see more opportunity even in your business. So with Rahu in the 7th, it's a good idea for expansion, and Rahu represent infinity. So you could expand your business literally, even to foreign lands, or even I'm just giving foreign land example to show the maximum thing, but expansion in the business could also possible. You should take that opportunity later this year, not in the first 4 months, but later you should grab that opportunity if you get it. Possibility for someone who want to get a new job is there. For someone, increase in the income, getting more sources of income, or increment in your salary, transfer to the place that you want to could also possible. Okay, you will definitely going to progress in this particular year, right? That is a good for you. Also, I told you about the other things. Okay, yeah, one thing is that with this transit, Saturn 6, 12, 11. So yeah, for some of you, it may also possible that because of your, I would say, sometimes you behave so egoistic, or sometimes you could say such a words that some of your people who you consider as your true friends, or like the good friends, amazing friends, they will start to feel, oh my god, this person is crazy, we should not talk to this guy, or this girl. So some of your true friend could leave you. That could be possible. There's some possibility if you behave or if you just show too much ego or such kind of a thing. So you need to be a little bit cautious regarding that. One thing is for sure that career wise you will see down the line success, but there could be stress, argument, problem in your family life, family matters. So try to control yourself, try not to say any bad thing, etc. For some of you there could be yoga's form. If you know, of course we have to see DBA, Dasha, Bhukti, Antardasha, and which planets are trine in which, and a lot of other things. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But still, with this transit, for some of you, there could be expenses. You could spend money in buying good things, or even not buying, actually, not only buying. Your money could invest or spend on good things. Like for an example, you buy a vehicle, you buy a car, you buy a private jet for extreme people. You could buy a home, right? So yeah, that could also possible. Such thing could be possible. Also, I can say that if you have if you start to face that you have a problem in your partnership business in which you have a partner and you are having trouble with your partner, so just sit down and try to talk with him or her regarding that problem instead of taking that to some other level. Otherwise this problem could lead you to some extremes. Okay, so yeah, just try to resolve it beyond any, like try to resolve it in a simple way, like a friendly way. That's what I can say over here. Okay, so yeah, also if you are a Virgo, so if you are a Virgo, try to, especially, you know, in simple way now I can say that career wise you will see more opportunity down the line. Be careful in the first 4 months of this year, and especially in terms of your family, home, with your spouse, you need to pay extra attention, because this could create, there could be some troubles there. So if they are there and you are seeing that this transit is also there, so try to do at least try to reduce argument, try to walk away and understand that yes, this is going to happen. If I want to save my marriage, just try to walk away and try to understand this transit is going to give troubles. Okay, but if you, of course, if you don't want it anymore, then it's your choice. But still, it's not going to happen for everyone. Of course, Dasha, Bhukti, Antardasha is required to see, and a lot of other things. But still, chances are there. So now you need to be extra cautious. That's what the best thing about astrology. The transit is telling you something. Okay, I have to be careful regarding this thing. I have to be careful regarding this thing. So just careful. Okay, regardless of which Dasha, etc. is going on. So yeah, this is all about you, Virgo. If you want personal consultation, links are given in the description. And now let's talk about Libra.
You can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now
okay, so if you are a Libra, then what is going to be happening for you, my beautiful girls and my handsome boys? So for Libra, you can see Jupiter in the beginning of the year will transit in your first or in your 7th house into the sign of Aries. Later, Jupiter will move to your 8th house. Ketu will be there in your 12th house into the sign of Virgo. Rahu in the 6th house into the sign of Pisces. Saturn into your 5th house into the sign of Aquarius, which is a good planet for you. So what you can expect with this 2024? So Libra, this year, what you can see simply, first of all, your 4th Lord Saturn is in the 5th house, which is creating a Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga, which is very good. Okay, but you should also remember that Saturn is creating a yoga, but it is a slow moving planet. It does not like doing a fast thing. Okay, it is aspecting your 11th house of gains. Okay, it is aspecting your second house as well of money, saving, etc. It is aspecting your 7th house of relationship and business as well. But remember this thing, if you think that you will earn money, there will be a lot of desires regarding that you will have this year. But if you think you can earn money by doing some wrong things, wrong means, you think that you will take the money of poor people, laborers, you think you will earn money by doing any kind of a cheating like selling duplicate product, etc., then you need to be very careful, because even numerology wise Saturn year is there 2024. Okay, I may create later a numerology video as well, but right now you should understand, you need to be very careful. If you try to earn money from wrong means this year, you need to be extra careful. But if you are doing the right things, you are just doing legitimate ways to earn money, then of course slow and steadily Saturn will give you rewards regarding that in terms of money. Jupiter is in the 7th house in the first 4 months. Yeah, it's good for you. Okay, then Rahu in the 6th house, good for the competition, good for the health issues, good for clearing your debts, etc., diseases, giving you right kind of a people who will give you right advice regarding medication, etc., that will help you in curing diseases. Problem with the enemy, etc., will be resolved slowly. So such kind of a thing is there. Also Ketu in the 12th house help you in removing debts, etc. So now let's see what's going to be there more. So for you Libras, you can also see this year you will see that you might face competition. Okay, like for an example, good amount of competition you can expect. Like for an example, you fill a tender, you have a company, you fill a tender for XYZ things. Until now you don't have much competition, there's going to be a couple of other companies who's going to fill that. We are going to give this value and this is this money kind of a thing, and we will win the tender, we will put this price. But suddenly out of nowhere there are some more companies come, 1 or 2, and they will give me probably lower price than of you, and somehow they will you came to know, oh my god, I'm getting a huge competition now. So you might have to compete. You should be ready for that, because 6th lord is in the 7th. So if you have to face the competition, also Rahu is in the 6th house. So there's going to be tough competition you could expect. Okay, it's good for the career in some sense as well, but it's not going to be just like that. You have to face competition. You will see that you might have to work hard this year. Okay, but ultimately that is going to be good for your career upliftment. That hard work ultimately pay you back in terms of career upliftment. So if you are ready to do hard work, then of course you will get the reward. This year you may try to do things differently. That will be very good. There could be creative environment at your workplace, or even if you do job, you will see that people around you will start to support you. You will start to get support of them. That could be possible. There is a good chance that your income could increase this year. Okay, there is a chance of salary increment, right? That could be possible. For some of you, even new sources of income may develop. Okay, that could be possible. You will start to do something part-time. Like for an example, let's say you are doing a job, but suddenly you start to let's say for an example, start to give advice related some knowledge that you have to someone, and you will start to earn money from that. Suddenly you start to do like some sort of like side business, and you will start to earn money from that. That could also possible. For some of you, literally you could even get promotion in your career, and you will be really happy regarding that. Okay, you will also see that this year after May, especially in the later part of this year, you will also get some sort of like support, etc., from your in-laws. And in the later part of this year, Jupiter will be there in your 8th house, because Jupiter will transit after April into the sign of Taurus, so it will aspect your 2nd house. So there will be some sort of gain, increment, etc. Okay, somehow through inheritance, through other people's money. That could also be possible. Okay, You will also see that till 30th of March, or I can say till end of the March, you will see good gains. Probably some sudden gains could be possible. Suddenly out of nowhere you will get the money. Let's say from the last 2-3 years your money was stuck somewhere, but suddenly in the first 4 months till the, like especially till the March, end of March, you will see that somehow you get that money and you are like, oh my god, I get it somehow. So that could also possible. This year, as Saturn is in your 5th house, it requires you to work a lot of hard work. Okay, you have to work hard to gain success. You should also understand this. Also, you will see that for research related field, this could even be good. So even for you who want to study in occult, astrology, etc., palmistry, tarot card reading, or even you already, if you are already doing study regarding that, then this is going to be a great year to gain more deep knowledge. You could meet someone while traveling this year. Probably some romantic related affairs could also possible. Probably some of you even travel to foreign land and you could meet someone, that could also possible. Even for some of you, you could meet someone during education related thing, that could also possible. Relationship related possibilities, especially in the first 4 months, could be like high. Okay, one advice for you, try to avoid taking any risk taking decision like stock market, etc. You need to be very careful. Okay, new sources of income will develop, but try to avoid doing any kind of a speculative business. Like for an example, you see a post, oh, this XYZ coin cryptocurrency is new in the market. If you like the person who advised about the XYZ coin, who earned a lot of money, is advising to buy this and you will become a billionaire soon after 1-2 years. Don't fall for such things. You need to be extra careful and try to avoid investing huge money, etc. in stock market. You need to be very careful this year. Saturn is in the 5th. Okay, so yeah, for like quick kind of a thing, you need to be careful. You may get suddenly somehow somewhere, but investing in these could be risky this year. For some of you, you could literally make money by other people assets. Okay, that could also possible. And yes, for sure, new sources of income will develop. For some of you, there could be increment in your salary could be possible. Somehow your superior, your bosses, etc. like your work and they will feel happy from you and they will increase your salary. That could also possible. If you do business, your business will improve and you will see gain in sales and income. That could also possible. Okay, for some of you who don't have a job, new job opportunities could be possible. Getting better job opportunity if you are already doing, that could also possible. For some of you, even promotions are also possible. Okay, also this year you will start to feel that you are really getting release from the diseases, death and enemies. In terms of diseases also, later you will feel that yes, I'm getting relaxed from the, even from the depths, even from the enemies. But one thing is that this year you should try to avoid taking any medication by yourself. And if you want to, if you are feeling you have something, instead of just becoming your own doctor, it's good to take advice. And this year you can take some unorthodox consultation also. That could also help you in terms of feeling. Like for an example, you are a Westerner, you came to India, try to consult an Ayurvedic doctor. I'm just giving you example. Or you never tried homeopathic, try to go for a homeopathic doctor. Probably that could help. Something which is unorthodox, foreign to you, such kind of a medication could help you. You visit India and you just take Ayurvedic medicine and suddenly you will start to feel, oh my god, my diseases are going, I'm feeling healthy now, right? The Western medications were not working, but now this medicine which people don't even believe is working for me, because Rahu is in the 6th. So some foreign related things could be possible. Taking consultation, taking advice regarding health and these things will be helpful in our unorthodox way. So yeah, if you have any problem in your married life ongoing, then in the first 4 months it is going to be good to improve that. Try to as much improvement as you can do in the first 4 months. Try to resolve any conflicts, because in the first 4 months it is very good time to resolve any marriage related conflicts. Okay, if you already have one conflict, etc. Also you will see that you could change diet plan or take advice from someone to change your diet plan. That will be good for your health improvement. Also it may possible for some of you, you may start to feel like I'm not feeling good with my current partner, I want to have romance with some other women or men. So that kind of a thing could also possible. one advice for you is that now till 30 March, if your DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antardasha, etc., and your planets, are supporting, then you will get marriage proposal, etc. for many of you. That could also possible if DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antardasha, the whole chart is supporting. So till 30 March, there is a possibility of marriage proposals also. Okay. Now some advice for you is that April and May, these 2 months, you may have to be very careful while riding any vehicle. Regarding your health, you might have unnecessary argument and fight that could turn into some sort of big problem. Okay, your speech could become aggressive. You could like regarding health, regarding driving vehicles, regarding the way you talk, the unnecessary argument, fight, disputes, you need to be very careful in the April and May. Okay, April and May, these 2 months, I'm telling you again, just have a reminder in your phone. April and May, do not have any unnecessary fight, etc. Be very careful, even while driving any vehicle, etc. Right? Then July and August is a very good one for you. Okay, at that particular time, your transits of planets are good. That will be supportive for your career. So if you want to try in those 2 months, you will definitely get good job, good opportunity, business growth, promotions, increment. Especially if you want to go for a job interview, etc., go for it. If you want to have some business related improvement, go for that in July and August. It's going to be most probably positive. Also, you will see that if like try to avoid earning from any wrong means, only earn from the right things. Okay, this year especially. So yeah, also this year you will see some sort of transformation in your business. Okay, and you will see that for some of you there is chances of expanding your business later this year. That could also possible. Also try to taking any unnecessary sudden decisions in something. Okay, try to avoid that. So overall I can say for increment, for having relaxation in health issues, arguments, or any like these debts, diseases, and even good for the career opportunities, increment in income, developing multiple sources of income. In all these things, this year is very good for you, but you need to be careful only in the April and May months, regarding which I told you earlier in this video. Okay, so if you want,
you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now,
so if you are a Scorpio, then you can clearly see that Ketu is transiting in your 11th house, Rahu is transiting in your 5th house into the sign of Pisces, Ketu into the sign of Virgo, Jupiter in the beginning of the year is in your 6th house, Saturn is there in your 4th house. So one thing is for sure, in the beginning you may feel little bit frustrated, you may feel mental pressure, unnecessary. Like for an example, your heart is like, not heart actually, how can I explain this? Like for an example, in Hindi we say ji ghabrana. So like you feel like nervous, or like you just out of nowhere you feel like you are crying, you having so negative thoughts. Such kind of a thing could be possible. You might not feel mentally good, So yeah, in Hindi we say ki ji ghabrana type of issues, mental issues, So that could be possible for you. Especially the first 4 months, little bit issues, but when Jupiter transit into the 7th house, then things will improve. So if I talk about this particular transit, so here you can see, so first of all, Saturn in the 4th house is in the sign of Aquarius, so Saturn will slow down things in your life. You will see that things are slowing down. Okay, and what Rahu is going to do, it is simply going to extend the results of Jupiter, right? So Rahu will simply extend the Jupiter result. So what will going to happen is that Rahu is sitting into the 5th house into the sign of Pisces. So like the ruler of the Pisces is Jupiter, and Jupiter in the transit in the beginning 4 months, January, February, March, April, is there in your in your 6th house. So you need to be little bit careful regarding your health. Like there could be various health issues because Saturn third aspect is also falling on that Jupiter in the 6th house. Okay, so like for an example, like mental health issue etc are there, emotional trouble, not feeling good, then it could give you, depending upon your chart, dasha, bhukti, antardasha, and how your natal Jupiter is, how planets are there in your chart. So as per that, intensity of health depend, but generally you could expect that liver related problems, like for an example, you are not having proper digestion due to liver etc, or like intestinal infections, infection in intestine, liver, stomach disorders, food is not digesting very well, such kind of a thing could possible. You may feel that like you're eating food in the first 4 months, you need to be a little bit careful, especially if you are eating some stupid food and which is not easy to digest. I will not name any particular thing, and yeah, so you need to be careful, and especially eating any kind of a food which is heavy to digest, any kind, whether it's non-veg or veg, you should understand that. So you should try to avoid eating any heavy food, try to have light vegetarian food if possible. That is very good in the first 4 months, and try to have good eating habits. Okay, but once the Jupiter will transit after April in the sign of in this 7th house, in the sign of Taurus, then you will see that Rahu will extend the Jupiter result. So you will see then growth in your career, increment in salary, more opportunities will come, your network circle will expand, your ability to take decision will improve, your mental peace will improve. Okay, overall your way of talking, dealing with the people will improve. So you will see many improvement, because then Jupiter also aspect this Ketu and the Lagna in the 3rd house. So yeah, such things can also be expected, right? So you will get good result regarding your career, marriage, relationship after this Jupiter will transit into the sign of Taurus this year. From 15th of March till 22nd April, you need to be a little bit careful. I'm just telling you some dates, so write them down, note them down. Okay, take a note of these dates. 15th of March, from 15th of March till 22nd April, you need to act very carefully. It may be possible that at this particular time you could have disputes with your partner, with your husband or wife, with your spouse, or with anyone in general, even with business partner, with your colleagues etc in the profession. So with anyone could be possible, probably with your spouse also. You're just feeling so stupid in your mind because of these planets, and then you are just aggressively reacting. That could be possible. So at this particular time you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, if you can pray to the Lord Shiva, probably offering milk and praying to the Shivling etc is going to be beneficial. So yeah, that depends upon you. I'm just trying to tell you, this particular time, just your mind could be very out of control, or you could act very aggressively and just unnecessarily. So you need to be a little bit careful between this 15 March to 22nd April. Then from 23rd April to 11th July, you need to be also very careful regarding your health. You need to be very careful. And also speculative thing, if you are thinking to invest suddenly money in some XYZ cryptocurrency which is coming, and this and that, stock purchase, and like suddenly you are just thinking to invest huge chunk of money, and so be careful. Also regarding health, stomach, overall your health, I would say little bit you need to be extra careful between 23rd of April to 11th of July in taking unnecessary speculative decision, and also health wise. After 12th of July, you will start to see good results regarding career, regarding health, probably relationship will also improve. Okay, Then one more time will come that you need to be extra careful when this transit of Mars happening in your 8th house, because when first Lord transit in the 8th house, that will going to be happen around 20. So from 26th August to around 20 October. Okay, 20 October. You need to be really careful. Okay, when Mars transit in your 8th house, because Mars is your Lagna Lord, and well, whenever Lagna Lord transit in the 6, 8 houses, 12 houses, especially the 8th houses, you need to be a little bit careful. And between 26th of August to around, I would say, 20 October, it's going to be there in your 8th house. So you need to be really careful regarding that. Okay, between this particular time period, especially I would say full September, you need to be extra careful, because you need to be careful at that time while riding any vehicle, even health wise you need to be extra conscious. Okay, so I have shared these like the dates for the health wise, especially you need to be very careful, especially the dates I have mentioned. But overall, after 4 months of this year, like January, February, March, April, you will start to see relaxation. But still, these months when your Lagna Lord transit into XYZ situation, I have mentioned some special dates so you can be extra protective, right? Also, you will see that Saturn in the 4th house, you will feel unnecessarily extra pressure in your home environment. Probably you are having unnecessary, you are feeling like, what the hell, I'm feeling extra pressure on my head, or in the domestic matter, etc. You will see that. So that could also be seen. Also, this year it may possible that some of you could buy any vehicle. That could be possible. This year you will also see that there will be increase in your income somehow, or new sources of income will develop, or you will see some sort of increment in your income for sure. Okay, it may also possible for some of you that you could do renovation at your home, or you could buy a new home, or you could like shift your home. That could be possible. In the first 4 months, as I told you, liver, indigestion, intestine, upset stomach, these things could be possible, and especially the mental related things are there. So deal with them carefully, eating habits and all that stuff, right? So yeah, also this year there are chances of your getting relationship. Also, like you could be meeting with someone, that could also possible this year. Ketu is transiting in the 11th house, aspecting the 5th and the 7th house. So possibly, you could also meet someone or get married to someone whom with you could have some strong past life connection, or probably marriage possibilities are also there, or at least you could meet someone. That could also there if you are like looking for someone. So yes, possibility of marriage are also good this year. Okay. Also, you will see that it may possible that you could get opportunity in some different kind of a thing. Like for an example, you are doing XYZ kind of a profession, and suddenly Ketu in the 11th house is there. So it could cut you from your income, and Ketu will give you another kind of a income. That could be possible. Like suddenly you start to do some other things which are related to Ketu. Now Ketu represents many things. Probably you, let's say for an example, do wire manufacturing. Like it depends upon the yogas that is forming in your chart as per DBA and your Saturn and 10th Lord and XYZ things. Like for an example, let's say you are suddenly started to give some spiritual consultation and you could earn money from that. You could do some hidden things by which people are seeing that you have this career, but in actually you are earning money now from this hidden career that people are not able to see. So that could be possible. Also, if you try to do something different, something unorthodox, something very different from the normal people. You will definitely open new doors for your income, new opportunities for sure. Okay. This year it may also possible that some of you could start something of your own, something like a freelancing or your startup. For sure, something of your own possibility will be there. Okay. For many of you, you will see change in your job, or you get a new job if you are looking for it. Okay, for some of you, you will change a job. For some of you, you will get a new job. For some of you, your department will get changed. Let's say, for an example, till now you are working in a bank, for an example. Till now you are just dealing with, okay, I am dealing with the loan department, and now they are like, no, it's fine, you have done enough here, you have to go into probably this particular HR department, and you take the interview of the people who are just joining or something. They are just sending you to the department where you have to take care of the maintenance and the things which are used in the bank. I'm just giving you example. Probably till now you are working into the some zonal office of a bank, and now they are giving you a branch. Now you are a branch manager. That could be possible. Like changes could be possible in career. That could also be there. For some people of like who are Scorpio, you could get new job opportunities. That could also be there. For some of you, you could also start doing things like astrology, or like or even like Ketu also represent these things like IT related work, even the programming, and anyone who in this IT related field, that could also be possible, income from such field. Career wise, you can expect ultimately growth this year. Okay, for Scorpios. For some of you, there are chances to travel abroad as well. Yes, some chances of that as form as well, of course. If Dasha Bhukti and Tardasha is showing and there are yogas in your chart, then for sure you will get the opportunities regarding that. Marriage, I already told you, yes, chances are there. Then what we can see is that you need to be really careful, especially in the first, I would say, January, February, little bit very careful. Like if you just planning to take any decision which is bold, and you are like, I will do this and I will shock everyone. So be careful, just wait, just chill, just relax, just wait. Don't take decision at least in January and even in February. Just a little bit careful, especially in the January, because don't take any aggressive impulsive decision. Okay, first spend your January probably taking some advice about this from someone, so that you can know the various aspects of this decision that you can take, and then take it later, probably around end of February or something. Okay, so yeah, that is really important. So that's a good advice for you, honestly. From May, you will sure it will be sure that you will start to see some changes, but I have guided you, I have just given a reminder about the dates which I mentioned earlier in this video. So you need to be careful regarding your impulsiveness as well as your health. So don't underestimate them, because it may possible that certain yogas are forming in your chart, they were activated that particular time. Okay, for some of you there was no problematic yoga, so you will get little bit of health issues like cold and cough, and that's fine. But still you need to be careful at that particular time. If some disease is coming, so have proper doctor checkup and treatment. Okay, so that's what my motive is. Also, you will see that if you work from home, if you are having a office, like many people in US have their own office at home, and nowadays after COVID many people are doing work from home. Okay, so there could be changes for you if you are a Scorpio with this transit. Now it could represent many things. It could represent probably you change your home and you build your office there, or probably you might have to now go to office with your new job. That could also possible, that till now you are working from home and now your company is like, hey man, we are just like, no, we want you to work here, please come here. Like for an example, let's say I have taken like some similar example to a boy. Actually, he was working in XYZ country, I won't name the country. Okay, he was in XYZ country. Then what happened is that he was giving his services to a company in US. Okay, what happened is that this company till now allow you to give your services from your country. Then what happened is that suddenly with this transit, the company is like, now we want very fast services. Now this online thing or sitting from home won't work. We want you to be here in our office so that we can discuss more with you. Come, I'm giving you the visa, come to US or come to this country. So that could also possible with this transit. For some of you, let's say you are in, even in, like for an example, you are living in somewhere in the north in India. I'm just giving you example. And you work for some company in Bangalore or Mumbai or something, for an example. Until now you are working from home, but now what happened is that the company is like, hey, it's enough. Now we want you to come to the office. Your work from home is over now. You have to come and work with us at office. It's really important for us. So you might have to go there. That could also possible with this transit. Okay. So yeah. Now, for many of you, domestic related thing consume a lot of energy this year. Okay, that could be possible. Opportunities in career and income, definitely you can expect. I am telling that again and again. Some of you even this year could do something different in the business. Okay, for sure you will have some sort of idea or something like, okay, we can do this as well in our profession or business. So that could be possible. Network circle, probably some of your network circle or probably your friend could give you some sort of opportunity somehow. That could also possible. Okay, with this transit. So yeah, like for an example, you are traveling in a train. Let me give an example. And suddenly you met some person XYZ who you know. You just say hi, hello sometime, and you start talking to him. Now this transit come, and you were discussing about your future, etc. He was like, hey, I can give you a reference in this particular company, and you can get a better high-paying job if you want to come to this field. Change your field, or probably come to this XYZ thing. And then you thought like, okay, this is a better place. I can leave my current thing and I can work here. If I get the job, I'm getting high salary. Why not? So you go there, and with this help of this XYZ person, your network circle, kind of a friend, you are getting a new job opportunity in a new field. That could also possible with this transit. Okay. For some of you, your current source of income may break and you will get a new source of income. That could also possible. Okay. For some of you, you could even earn money from hidden sources that people might not understand how you are earning, but you are earning. Okay. So yeah, this is for Scorpio. If you want personal consultation, links are given in the description.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now
if you are a Sagittarius person, then what is the possibility? What could be possible for you? So for Sagittarius this year in 2024, you can see that Saturn is first of all transiting in your third house into the sign of Aquarius. Rahu is transiting into your fourth house into the sign of Pisces. Ketu in the 10th house into the sign of Virgo. Jupiter into the 5th house into the sign of Aries. So just by seeing this particular placement, tell me what are the things that you could expect. Right? Just think about it. Jupiter in the 5th aspecting the Lagna, especially in the first 4 months, is good because later there is going to be transiting into the 6th house. For after, like in the later part of this year, the second half, even I would say after April, from May, some things will be good, something will be bad. It depends upon your dasha bhukti antardasha and what you want. Okay, For Saturn in the third, Ketu in the 10th, Rahu in the fourth. For career wise, definitely some changes. Okay, good results as well, but changes, something very different could be possible. So these things will be there. So you can see that Rahu placement, simply Rahu role is to extend the results of the Jupiter. So Rahu is sitting into the sign of Pisces, whose ruler is Jupiter. So Rahu will behave as per Jupiter. So Jupiter in the transit as of now is in your 5th house. Okay, so in the beginning, Rahu will give good results. Many of you, even if Dasha etc. is favorable, then you will see in the beginning of the year there could be marriage related opportunities and proposal could also possible. Okay, one advice for you is to take calculated risk this year. This year might not be very brilliant, but it is better than the last year. That is the good news. Okay, things will improve next year for you, but this year is better than the last year. That is a very good thing. You can take some risk, but they need to be very calculative. Do not go blind. This year it may also possible for you that you start to see good result in the beginning of year, because in the beginning months things are like favorable for you, so you will get the success, you will achieve some things, your income could increase and there could be increment etc. So you start to feel, oh my god, whatever I'm doing is in my favor, things are amazing. So you may take some very bad decisions in overconfidence just because you are getting good result in the beginning, and later this year you will realize that that was not the good decision. That is why you need to be careful. In the beginning you will get good results, but later things will change also. I will discuss that, but I'm just telling you, don't be overconfident. That's why. Okay, always keep your eyes open, right? The good thing and bad thing both is that the good thing is like Jupiter is your Lagna lord, so it's a slow moving planet. It change after 1 year. Okay, this year although it's changing its sign in the middle. So in that way, the good thing is that when it transit into a particular sign, the good things happen for the longer period, like a 1 year period. But when it transit into a bad sign, then bad thing keep happening for the long period. That's the problem with these slow moving planet related ascendant lords. So you also see that in the first 4 months of this year you will get opportunities, you will start to see more success and things like that. So you must have to grab those opportunities, right? In the first 4 months, utilize it as much as you can. No new doors you will start to see will open for you, for prosperity, for success, for new opportunities. So you must have to grab them. Okay, and you will also see that till the April, Jupiter is in your 5th house, and after April Jupiter will transit into your 6th house. So what's going to be happening is that then things will change. Okay, you may feel some sort of stress etc., but Jupiter in the 6th house will also aspect the 10th house of career, will also aspect the 12th house of foreign land and expenses, will also aspect the 2nd house of income etc. and saving etc. money wise. So of course later this year you will start to see suddenly you will have expenses once the Jupiter transit into the sign of Taurus from May. Like suddenly you will see that, oh my god, expenses are increasing and now I have to pay them, there's no other option. So that could also possible. That's why I say that in the beginning, when you see the success in the beginning of this year, so be careful while taking any big things or big risks, because later you may realize that now the expenses are increasing. But let's say for an example, you want to travel to foreign country for some XYZ reason, then later this year that is going to be a great option, because Jupiter will transit in your 6th house into the sign of Taurus and it will aspect the 12th house of foreign lands. So there will be expenses, possibly you travel to a foreign land, so there will be expenses while traveling, huge expenses, flight booking, hotels and food etc. But those expenses are helpful since you want to travel to foreign land. For some of you, even foreign related opportunities could be possible because Jupiter is aspecting 10th house of career and 12th house of foreign land, right? So in that way it may also possible that you may get some sort of career related opportunity that is connected to the foreign land. That will also be possible later this year. That's why I said things could be good, bad. Of course, there will be some stress, some negativity. Even though you move abroad, there will be so much stress. You have to do this, you have to do that. But in a way, it's good for you as well. So I said it depends upon what kind of a things you want in life. Also, your dasha and tardasha. Okay. In the beginning, of course, things will be good in your favor. You will feel amazing and all that stuff. So you have to do changes also, because this year career require you to do some changes. Okay, there will be changes. Ketu is transiting in your 10th house, so Ketu will cut you from one thing and attach you from the other thing. Even if you are working in a department, probably in a XYZ company or anywhere in an organization, Ketu will probably cut you from one department, add you to another department, or give you another responsibility. Or even you could change possibly your profession. You are doing job, you quit, you start doing business. Vice versa could also be true with this placement. So yeah, so try to do these things if you want to take any decision like that in the beginning of the year, in the first 4 months. That's really good. Okay. Try to use your brain. If in the beginning of the year you get started to feel like, I'm getting good results, so do not think that I can do whatever the hell I wants to, because later things might not be same. Okay, so yeah, change in career is for sure there, some sort of change. Try to do things differently with this Rahu Ketu transit, something which is different. If you try to do that, that could be better. So yeah, you could also see that you could start some sort of new business or some self-employment or something. Okay, because Saturn is in the 3rd house. So yeah, which is probably in the long term will be successful. Saturn will give, of course, Saturn nature, delay, struggle, etc. But long term it will be successful. Okay. For some of you who are seeking new job, etc., they could also get a new job. And as I told you, foreign related opportunity for some, if their dasha, bhukti, antardasha and planet are favorable, then they can even get a job in the foreign lands. Okay. One advice for you is Sagittarius is that from 23rd April to 31st May, you need to be very careful regarding your health or even your mother health. Okay, even especially around your chest areas. Okay, 23rd April to 31st May, little bit careful regarding you and your mother health. Okay. See, Jupiter right now in the 5th house in the beginning of this year. So taking decisions, whichever you want to take in the beginning of the 4 months is more favorable. Okay, because later you might feel a lot of stress also due to work or anything when the Jupiter transit in the 6th house. Okay, it could be favorable for career, etc. later also, but the most opportunity in the beginning could be possible. Beginning 4th year, 4 months are mostly good for you for almost all aspect of your life. Later this year, when Jupiter transit into the sign of Taurus from May, it will be transiting in your 6th house. So my advice is try to change your bad eating habits if you have. Try to have light, fibrous food, probably vegetarian if you can. That depends upon you. I won't advise you in terms of that. If you can, that's better, because if you go for that, Jupiter in the 6th house transit create problem related to liver and this what you called as liver and the intestine, etc. So be careful, right? If you don't be careful, then of course problem will be there. So be careful regarding that. Try to have good exercise, etc. Eat proper food. Do not eat junk and stupid. If you eat like you see heavy and even non-veg create problem, because Jupiter in the 6th create a lot of problem for the people who eat such kind of stuff. So for food, etc., you need to change habit, etc. of eating food. Probably eat more fiber and probably vegetarian related food. That could help, because liver and stomach, especially if yogas are present in your chart, then this could even be worst. Okay, this could create even more problems. So the best advice is change eating habits, have proper exercise, etc. so that like eat light food and fibrous food. That's good. So yeah, so you understand what I mean. Okay, foreign related career opportunities, as I told you, it's good later this year. Okay, you could see good results regarding that. if DBA Dasha Bhukti Antardasha is favorable and yogas are there, then definitely you could land into foreign lands. For some of you, even if you are planning to do study in foreign country, any kind of study, education purposes, then yes, chances are there that you can even travel to foreign country for study related aspects. Okay. Career wise, things will improve this year, but the problem is that you could also spend a lot of money, so try to avoid overspending. Now of course, later expenditure will be there. Once the Jupiter transit in the 6th, it will directly aspect the 12th house, so probably expenditure will be there that you must have to do, but still try to avoid unnecessary expenditure. Like suddenly you see a pillow on Amazon or anywhere and you are like, okay, let's buy this. Suddenly you see XYZ watch and you are like, buy this. Try to avoid that. Okay. So yeah, for some of you in the beginning there could be some chances of extramarital affair, etc. So yeah, that could also be possible. And even for many of you, as I told you, profession related to foreign land could be possible, and even you will get many romantic opportunities also this year. That could also be possible, like probably for due to study, or even especially regarding travel. When you travel, probably you meet someone whom with you could have interaction, and then love affairs, etc. romantic opportunities could be seen. Also you may see that you may work hard or in such a way that by handling the stress and the situation, that it may also possible that your bosses could get impressed from you. That could also possible, with this particular planetary placement this year, right? Also you will see that challenges and stress can be expected later this year, but if you are especially foreign related things, if you want to go, then yes, there are very good chances of that. And especially if Dasha Bhukti Antardasha is there. Of course, full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture. For that, links are given in the description, right? So yeah, also you see that if you want to buy some like property, etc., or like maybe home, or like decision regarding even vehicle, property, home, then try to be extra careful while you are buying that. Have proper look, that legal agreement and all that. So that's really important for you. Okay. I've also created recently a video regarding Rahu Ketu transit, which happened in the November. You can also watch that video after this to know more about your Rahu Ketu placement. Okay, as per the Sagittarius.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us, as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also.
Now let's talk about Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn, first of all, I can understand the last 4 or 5 years might not be very good for the Capricorn. Oh my god, like around 5 years was like probably very frustrating, depending upon your DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antardasha, and your planetary placement. It could be horrible for some of you even. I can understand that. And even if you have like the moon in the like let's say in the Capricorn, then it's like your Sadhasati, especially, because moon was transiting over your, your Saturn was transiting over your moon. Probably, so yeah, that was not even good. Many of you even face such a situation where you feel like life should end. I can understand so much mental frustration due to XYZ reason. Some due to mother, some due to love relationship, some due to career, some due to XYZ other things, career prospect, income, or anything. So I can see that, unfortunately, this was the tough time. But the good thing now is that now finally things are improving from this year. That is the best thing. Why? Because Jupiter and Rahu will be favorable for you, and even Ketu. You can see that your Saturn is transiting into your second house, and it is transiting into its own sign, into the sign of Aquarius, which is good for money. Saturn is still second from the Lagna, but still now things will improve. You will start to find a way. Rahu in the 3rd house, Ketu in the 9th house in the sign of Pisces and Virgo respectively. Rahu will give result as per the Jupiter, because its dispositor is Jupiter. Ruler of Pisces is Jupiter. And Jupiter is in a very good placement in the beginning of year, especially in the first 4 months. Jupiter in the sign of Aries in the 4th house, which is very good placement. And then even later this year, you will see Jupiter will transit in your 5th house. So what will happen is that the Rahu, Jupiter and Ketu, Rahu, Jupiter and Ketu, which are slow moving planet, are now start to give you benefic results. Okay, their transit is very good. If let's say Dasha Bhukti Antardasha is also favorable, then you can see a huge success. But even as per this, just by this, you will see good results. Okay. For many of you, it may also possible that, first of all, I want to tell you, for career wise, it's a good year. You can expect a very good year generally. And if let's say you are doing self-employed related work, something of your own, you are giving consultation, you are giving advice, you are freelancer, or you are doing something of your own business or your own work, self-employment, then it is also a fantastic year for you, to be honest. Okay. It may also possible that even when this year start, in the first few months, you may get good amount of success. Suddenly you will feel like, some of you get promotion, some of you get some sort of benefit in the upliftment. Some of you start to see that, oh, now my work is getting recognized. I'm getting recognition. My career is like improving. Wow. So that kind of a thing could be possible. You will also see that you guys will also have traveling this year, probably long distance traveling, or even if let's say Dasha Bhukti Antardasha is favorable and yogas are present in your chart, there is a good amount of chances of foreign travels for you. Rahu in the 3rd, Ketu in the 9th, okay, and this Jupiter etc. will also give you foreign travels. So good amount of foreign travels could also possible. Or if let's say there is no yoga in your chart and no Dasha etc. is supporting, then at least long distance traveling or traveling in general is favorable. And you will also see foreign travels will possible this year for you, and good amount of travels. Okay, this is favorable position for that, and that those foreign travel may even give you good benefits. Okay. With such placement, you could start learning some higher education. Some of you could learn things like Ketu related field, like astrology, palmistry, tarot, healing, or you could suddenly get interested in these things. You are like dharma related things, and let's learn. Some of you even go for higher education. Some of you even it could also possible, let's say you are doing XYZ course, you have taken admission, but now with this transit you feel like, holy shit man, this is not a course for me. If I just to complete this course, it's waste. So you may cut from that particular course, and like especially probably the masters also, and you take admission in another course. That could also possible with this in this year. If you already have someone in your life, your spouse etc., then spouse, girlfriend or boyfriend etc., if you are in a relationship already, there could be some difference of opinion. Rahu is aspecting the 7th house. Okay, in the beginning there could be some difference of opinion, but later things will be settled down. Okay, so just deal a little bit carefully. It's not much, but still there could be some little bit of difference of opinion. If you already have someone like with you, if you are a single and you are looking for someone, then of course it's a good chances you could meet someone, and there is a good possibility that if you travel to a foreign country, you could even meet someone whom with you could have a past life connection, a past life very karmic relationship could be waiting for you, and you guys meet and you fall in love. That could also possible. If you have yogas in your chart, you can even marry, or I can say fall in love, starting relationship with someone who is completely different caste, culture, religion or country from you. Maybe a foreigner, maybe someone of different culture, different caste, something different between you and him. That could also possible. Okay. Saturn gives some things of its own, but in money wise it's good also, because second lord in the 2nd house. So yeah, but it gives its own other thing as well, because it's second from your ascendant. So yeah, but still it's not bad. Okay. Now also you will see that many of you will start a new job. You're like, okay, now I get it, I am getting a new job, so that could also possible. Or starting something new in the career can also be seen this year. Okay, some of you may even, let's say, doing a job, so you are like, oh my god, I'm just now I can't do it anymore, I want to do something of my own, something independent. So you may leave a job and you may start doing something of your own. That could be possible, and if you do that, most probably you are going to get the success. If let's say the dasha sector is also favorable, because transit is very favorable for doing something of your own. Okay, so that could be seen. This year it is possible that you may get some sudden opportunities. Okay, like for an example, because of the last few years things were not going well and your confidence is down and you are thinking nothing will happen good to me and you are crying, but suddenly you see that, oh my god, things are like, I'm getting this opportunity. Is that real? Is it real? I get it. Is this really? Because when you face so much problem in last few years, etc., then you feel like, oh my god, nothing will happen and this and that kind of a thoughts, and suddenly you will get such a good opportunity, then you feel a little bit like, is it real or just fake? So yeah, you may get good amount of, like there's a very high chances suddenly you are getting a good opportunity. So that could be possible. Suddenly you are getting upliftment in the career. That could be possible. Okay, so let's say you're creating a content, suddenly your videos start to get viral. Let's say you are applying, let's say you are actor or someone, like suddenly you are getting a movie offer. So that could also possible. Okay, there can be change in your home environment, some positive one. Even you could shift to a new home, that could also possible. And as I told you, romantically traveling to foreign place, meeting someone, very high chances with such a placement. Or even you could meet someone who could be of completely different background and you could fall in love with that person and even get married. That could also possible depending upon your planetary placements. For that, of course, full horoscope consultation are required. Links are given in the description, you can check that and you can book if you want to. Now later this year, when Jupiter transit into your 5th house, into the sign of Taurus, you will get even more better result, because 5th house is like sudden opportunity, sudden gains. So then you will start to see even more better result. Then it may also possible that you will get increment in your job, salary, money wise. Then it may also possible that your income will increase somehow. Later this year, it will also possible that, let's say for an example, you are in this job, and then when this transit happened this year, you were like, I also have this potential. Along with my job, I can also start this online side business and I can also earn from that. You do that, you get success and you will start to earn from that. That could also possible this year. Okay, and in the beginning, Jupiter is direct in the 4th house, so it will also give good results. Like for an example, regarding property, regarding investment, even vehicle, etc., it could be good. Okay, money, wealth, career wise, in a simple way, you can expect it's a very good year. Even relationship wise, karmic meeting with someone could be possible. Okay, marriage wise, it's good, you could get married. That could also possible depending upon your dasha, bhukti, antardasha. If you want to watch my video that I've created recently about the Rahu Ketu transit that happened in the November, you can also watch that videos. Probably on a screen I've shown the thumbnail. You can watch on my channel that video as well for your ascendant, or that's going to be helpful after this video. Some of you can even get some good views regarding kid. Okay, there could be some difference of opinion if you already have the kids, but for some of you, let's say your kids get married, if they have that age, your kids could also start relationship if you are like very older person. For some of you who are expecting kid, there could be pregnancy, etc. That could also possible, or probably some good news regarding your kids, etc. That could also be expected. You will see new opportunities, new things will open for you this year, right? You will also see that some of you could even start work from home, or maybe you move to a new home from where something you do which like somehow support your career. That can also possible. Also, you will see that with this particular transit, um, probably some of you can even travel to foreign countries, and with that there could be some link to your career as well, like probably due to your career you are doing travels and all that stuff. That can also possible with this particular transit. Okay, so even chances of that is also good with this particular transit. Right now, of course, you have to check if antardasha is also favorable for that. And let's say in trine there are yogas forming with the Bhrigunandinadi concepts, then also there's a very good chances. But at least transits are showing inclination. Um, so yeah, that could also possible. Um, See, you will get good amount of opportunities this year. Overall, you will see that. Now you will start to feel that yes, little bit relaxed now at least. Right, finally, because I can understand what you are just feeling from the last many years. Unfortunately, sorry for that. What was happening, unfortunately, I can understand that. It was painful, for many of you, even it was very painful. But yeah, you get a lot of opportunity this year. The most important point is just uh, try to grab them as much as you can. Okay, especially if you want to do something of your own. Let's say you are planning to start a channel to teach something. Let's say you are planning to have your online presence, so in that way it is a good transit for that, because Rahu is in the third house of social media, etc. So it could even make you an important personality, make you famous also in a way. Okay, that could be possible if let's say yogas are there in your chart, so it will support that. So if you want to do something different, something that you know that's not normal, something unusual, okay, you will get such an opportunity that even you won't believe that I am getting such a success and opportunity. If you try to do something different, you will see that, because the thing with Rahu Ketu is that they won't, if they give you success, they don't give you with normal things. They are like something different, something is which is not normal. So that could be seen. Also, um, there could be some possibility that let's say you are doing a job, so at your workplace, due to the people there, you could feel sometime later this year a little bit headache, or like oh my god, this is so overwhelming. Okay, so due to which probably you start something of your own. That could also possible. um so if you are in the self related profession, so success can be more. Okay, so overall you will get success in the career if you have this Capricorn. But if you are doing something of your own and you are planning to do, then I can say this is a great time, this is a great year to get success in. If you want to start something of your own, if that thing in your inside, that god inside your body, that soul is telling you to do something of your own this year, there's a good success chances, I can say that. So yeah, you can also see that you will now this year gain your confidence back due to the Jupiter and Rahu favorable position. Okay, and you will also start to get support of your luck now, right? Even you can get fame this year. Some of you, there are chances of fame also this year. Okay, some of you start to do some side hustle to make money. You start to, let's say, write a blog about something XYZ thing, you become a writer. You learn search engine optimization, you start a vlog, and suddenly you will see that in a very few time your vlog somehow start to get traffic, and you somehow get extra income from that, good amount of money. And you may think, oh, I can do vlogging like full time. So that could also possible. They see Rahu in the third house also give you good abilities in this transit, in this like sales, media, marketing, communication, online thing, online work, vlogging, travel, vlogging, blogging, writing, all these kind of stuff. Yeah, even in foreign travels. So yeah, you may get success in these as well. For starting something like social media, online kind of a thing, you can expect success if Dasha etc is also saying that. um, Of course, when Jupiter transit in your fifth house later this year, and in the sign of Taurus in your fifth house, you will see even more opportunities. Okay, your income source will increase, new income source will develop. Okay, Saturn can even give you thoughts to plan for the future, but Jupiter transit will also make sure that you feel good, right? So for creative field, for starting something new, for starting something of your own, you can expect this as a very good year. Okay, if you are ready to do something different, something of your own, then this is a very good year, I can say, for you. So finally, you are, after many years, you start to see some sort of opportunities, growth and success you can for sure expect. So yeah, good luck for this year, and if you want personal consultation, links are given in the description.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us, as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also.
Now let's talk about for Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, then what you can expect. So for Aquarius people, as you can see on the screen, Saturn is transiting from your Lagna. Okay, Saturn is transiting from your Lagna. Rahu is transiting into your second house, into the sign of Pisces. Ketu is transiting in your sixth house into the Ketu is transiting in your eighth house into the sign of Virgo, and Jupiter in the beginning is there in your third house into the sign of Aries. Later it will going to transit in your fourth house. So here's the thing. First of all, Saturn is in your first house. Saturn is your Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord in the first house is good, but then it is also Saturn. So Saturn has its own nature, although it's your Lagna Lord, but it will show its own nature as well. Okay, then Rahu in the second 8 axis of family, etc. Okay, so it will have its own significance. Then Jupiter, of course, later will give you some good things. So see, first of all, I would like to tell you that Saturn in Lagna put pressure and stress on you. You will for sure feel stressed. Okay, you will for sure feel stressed and what I can say, pressure, some kind of a pressure related to, especially career wise. Somehow you feel stressed and burdened due to your career, somehow due to XYZ reasons this year. You will also see many of you with such planetary placement this year probably later start to learn astrology, palmistry, tarot card reading, any kind of occult science. You may indulge in these things also. That could also possible. Okay. For some of you, it will also possible this year that you can change your work profile completely. Like for an example, let's say till now you are working in IT department, and now you are like, I want to leave it. I don't want to do IT anymore. And now you just start selling sports items. I'm just giving you an example. So yeah, complete change can be possible this year. Okay. This year you can feel very ambitious. Okay. Also, this year for sure requires you to work very hard regarding your career. A career somehow, like no matter what happen in your career, will not going to give you satisfaction. Fully you feel like somehow unsatisfied. You're like, no, like this is a year, like, even if you become a great authority or you get good increment, you are like, no, this is not what I was expecting. No, I'm not happy with it. So that kind of a year it is. Some of you may even think about starting your own business or something of your own probably later this year, and then you do continuation next year. That can also be possible. For some of you this year, you can even start doing work from home. For some of you, there is a possibility of that as well. Then you will also see that with this particular planetary alignment that's forming in the sky, this is not a very good year to take any risky decisions. And you know what risky decisions are. Like for an example, you are thinking to invest your savings into stock market. That could be very risky, speculation wise. So be careful. Okay. Later this year, you can invest in some things like, which is a long-term investment, but if you are trying to do speculative kind of a risks, then it is not a good year for that. Health wise, there are two things possible this year. Point number one, it is possible, depending upon your dasha bhukti antardasha, it may be possible that, let's say, till now you have a health issue. So later this year, you will see that health issue, you will get a good amount of relief and it's going away. For some of you, totally opposite could be possible. Some health issue become little bit serious. So my advice is that regarding what planet etc. is going on, be careful regarding your health this year. Okay, pay attention to it. Don't just let it go like, oh, it's nothing. So yeah, be careful. Okay, for some of you, you will see improvement. For some of you, you see certain increment in the health problem. So yeah, although the good thing is that Saturn is your Lagna Lord in the Lagna, so still giving the strength. But again, full horoscope consultation is required to see the big pictures, everything, like links are given in the description. So yeah, so if you are doing any big investment of any kind, so this might not be a very good year. As I told you, it's like a risky year for that. Try to avoid this if you can. Even in the family, you will see that due to your nature, or somehow there will be unnecessary chaos, problematic situations, misunderstanding, arguments. For small things, you just start to talk, and for small things you just have misunderstanding, and then you guys argue, and then it's like a chaotic situation. So try to avoid that. The best thing about astrology is that you understand that, okay, this is going to be possible. And the best thing is, you may not even realize it, that it's your fault. You are like, no, it's not my fault, right? Because that's what you think this year. So the point is, try to realize that, okay, these planets can make you like that. Due to you, there could be arguments, there's a problem. So try to solve them. Try to understand that, okay, there could be frustrations. You may feel stressed, but do not remove that stress in your family. Okay. Although I would say for financial wise, it's not a bad year. Okay. But actually it's not up to the mark as per your expectations. That's why you feel a lot of frustration unnecessarily. And again, 2024, this is a year for you to be a little bit careful if you are taking any risky decisions. Okay. Later this year, things will improve. Okay. Especially from the May 2024, May month, things will improve career wise. For some of you, you could even change your workplace, etc. Okay. Or even some kind of a change in your office. And then you will feel like, oh, it's relaxed. Like for an example, in the first few months, you were like, my mind is hell, I can't work anymore. And then later you just somehow build this beautiful office, or like somehow company give you this new office, or like if you have your own business, you build some renovation or some change or something new in the office, due to which you feel like, oh, it's nice, it's peaceful environment, now I can at least work. So yeah, that could also possible. So later part you will feel at least some sort of relax, but in the first 4 months there could be highly stressful situation. Okay, because when later Jupiter will transit into the sign of Taurus in your 4th house, things will improve, right? This year it may also possible, like for an example, you are working so hard, you are like this and that, and damn, you are just putting so much efforts. Still, you will see that other people will get appreciation and recognition from your superiors, and they are just ignoring you like you are just nobody, and you feel like, what the hell, I've putting so much efforts and I'm not getting that that appreciation. It belongs to me, but it won't, it's not happening to you because of the planets. So yeah, so that could be possible. Now, although see, you could get some sort of increment, or you could do something side by side or something due to which your income may increase, but you will feel still very unsatisfied, and you feel, because I'm not getting the recognition in my career, I'm not getting the appreciation from the superiors, or somehow, because these things that's going to happen this year are not as per your expectations. So definitely that will give you stress and anxiety, and thoda like mentally disturbed kind of a thing because of such planet. There could be some possibility of domestic changes later this year, depending upon your dasha, bhukti, antardasha. And that will also open a new career, or could impact somehow your career also, like changing your home, etc., to new place or something like that. Better environment could also possible. This year you will also see that probably due to your boss or superiors, you feel that somehow because of their involvement, you are not able to do things, or you are not able to get things in your career that you want to. One advice from my side is to you is that this year, if you are Aquarius, try to listen to your spouse, because you become such a person, rigid, harsh, or even you won't listen to your spouse. You feel like, no, I will not. So you are like, you might not even realize that you are not listening to your spouse, and you are just behaving like a dictator or something. So try to listen to your spouse. Okay, that's what the beauty of astrology is. Now you know that such thing could happen, that you are necessarily fighting and quarrelsome, and you are like, no, I don't want to listen to you anything, and you're just ignoring your spouse or something. So try to listen to him. If he wants to talk to you, just sit down, have something like, okay, this is there, so listen to him or her. Okay. This year definitely test your patience and make you work very hard. There is a, like I can say, good possibility that somehow due to XYZ factors, stress will increase in your life this year, especially due to career. Okay, so yeah, you will see that this year for sure will give you challenge and unsatisfaction. No matter what happen, you are not going to get satisfied this year. Okay. You feel like things are stuck for my career, I'm feeling tense, I'm not happy, and this and that. So yeah, that is the reason for issues this year. Like mentally, it's a very challenging year, I can say. Such a planetary placement are forming this year that you might feel that your speech is changing, your way of talking become a little bit harsh, unusual. That can also possible. Probably due to career related thing, your mind is frustrated and you start to speak harsh. That can also possible. Even in your family, home, etc., with spouse, that can be possible. If you're planning to take some big decision, like adding expansion of business to different places and investing a lot of money, then just wait. At least after May, think about it, and probably try to think 2-3 times, because this year might not be a very great year for such things. Probably later this year you can think about it and then start to do that, and probably next year going to be better. Okay, so yeah, definitely you feel insecure, you feel stressed is going on in your life due to XYZ factor, thousands of factors around you. You are not happy, you may feel this year. Your spouse may also complain this year that you are just in your own world, I don't know what you are doing, you are just not talking to me. So try to pay attention to your spouse as well. I can understand there could be career related issues, you're stressed out, so try to talk to him or her. That will also help out. Okay, you'll also see that Later this year, around May, or I can say after May, now then after like May, you will start to feel relaxed. You will start to feel much better in comparison to the beginning 4 or 5 months. Okay, so later part of this year, the stress will go down. That is a good thing for you. So overall, this is a kind of a year in which you can't expect much, but yeah, this year is going to test your patience and give you mentally challenge. So be ready for it and try.
But you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there, and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also.
Now let's talk about Pisces. So if you are Pisces, then you will see that for Pisces people this year, Rahu will transit in your first house into the sign of Pisces, and Jupiter is going to transit in your 12th house, second house. Saturn in the 12th house. Ketu will going to transit in your 6th house. So what's going to happen? You will see that Rahu in the Lagna first of all. So you should understand the theme. Rahu is the you can consider the focal point, or you can consider the concentration where your energy is going. So definitely it is going in your ascendant, and it will behave like Jupiter. So Jupiter first there in the early 4 months is there in the 2024 in your second house, and then it's going to be moved to your third house into the sign of Pisces later this year from May. So you will see that your energy will definitely revolve around somehow family and travel. But here's the thing, Rahu in the Lagna, so definitely it give you self-obsession first of all. It may give you feelings sometime. Let's say you are married, you have a spouse and your kid. Sometime you feel like, what the hell I am doing? I am with these guys. My kid is not listening to me. My spouse is arguing. I should leave everything and travel to some foreign country alone and relax. I need some chill, right? And you are like, I don't care what the hell you guys do. Or it could also possible, it could do reverse. It make you unnecessarily like you feel like my kid is not doing this, my wife is not doing this. I need to just get the hell off, sell everything and travel to some foreign country. So that kind of a thing is going to give you. Okay. And you may become self-obsessed also this year. You may think about yourself. You're like, what the hell I'm doing? I'm just wasting my life with doing this and that for them, and they are not listening to me. I need to focus on myself. I need to buy new clothes. I need to do some expenditure. I need to travel to foreign land. I need to enjoy my life. Otherwise, I'm going to die. So that's kind of a thought could also possible. Then Saturn in the 12th house, aspecting 2nd, 7th, as well as your 9th house. Okay. So yeah, you will see these things, right? It could give you a little bit health related things, especially because Saturn is here. So your like feet, you will see that you need to be a little bit careful regarding your feet, any pain, any injury, even your knees also. Okay, a little bit careful, especially if any dasha bhukti antardasha is going on and you have yogas. So a little bit careful you need to be regarding your legs this year. Okay, whether leg pain, leg issues, any kind of issue in the leg, any kind of I do not want to talk negativity, but I have given you the signal. That's the point. You need to be a little bit careful, I would say. Okay, let's say for an example, you play especially games which are related to legs. I mean, sorry, everything is related to legs, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, if you, let's say, do anything in which there could be certain extra adventure or something, then legs you need to be careful. Okay, so yeah, so my habit is not to say that, oh, this going to happen, that going to happen, but I am just giving you like, you can say, hints, and I will also mention some dates later that you need to be careful. And the most important thing is that if you, let's say, already have some issues in your leg, then this year you need to consult some nice person, nice doctors, take advice of multiple doctors. Okay, that's good, and try to have it proper treatment, etc. So that is also good. Now let's say Jupiter in first is there in your second house, which is good. Okay. You will see that uh, regarding the family related things, and then later move here. So overall you can expect that it could give you absolutely income increase and some sort of success as well. But there are other things as well that we are going to discuss. And then you can see simply Ketu in the 7th house. Okay, Ketu has multiple role when it connect with the Venus 7th house. Many time even in transit, like especially in transit, I would say, not even, you will see that whether it's going to detach you with someone and attach you with new person. And if you don't have anyone, then definitely something new. Okay, Ketu role is to detach you from one so that you can get new. Okay, but again, Dasha Bhukti Antardasha plays important role, right? So this is the kind of a theme you will see. So now what more you can expect? First of all, this is the year in which you have to do things differently, or I can say you will do things differently. Rahu is in your Lagna. You can even do some crazy things as well, right? Rahu in the Lagna into the sign of Pisces, right? Which is like the foreign land, of course. Later this year, when Jupiter transit in the third, even, you can consider this full year, there's a high chance that for different reasons you will travel to foreign lands. Like for an example, you may think I need to do expansion of my business, and due to which you will travel to some foreign country. Some of you are like students and you are planning to do some study and you move to abroad for some study reason. This is a good time for you. If you want to attend some learning related thing, conference, courses, etc., again this is a good time to move abroad, or sorry, to travel abroad for doing study, etc. If you want to just travel, and some of you feel like, holy shit, I am just fed up with this everything in my life, I just need to leave everything and travel to some foreign countries and have some chill. Okay, because Rahu is in the sign of Pisces in the Lagna, so it's giving you kind of a feeling in which you just need to be crazy and doing some crazy stuff. So that could also possible. Now of course, its intensity depend upon your Dasha Bhukti and Antardasha. There are definitely yogas there for the Pisces, but if let's say Dashas are also related to 12th or such kind of a thing, or even Rahu which is taking you abroad, then this is going to be very strong. Okay, so yeah, you will see that. For that, of course, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. Now it may possible this year you wants to make changes in your life. Okay, and especially even the career wise, you will like to do some sort of changes. um it may possible that this year you may want to be like kind of a independent, you may want to do something differently. That could be because, see, Rahu in the Lagna definitely make you feel independent, or like it wants to make you something different, something crazy. That could be possible, because when Rahu is here in the Lagna, you may not want to work someone. That could be possible. So in such position, generally when people could start something of their own, or sometime it may also possible that let's say you get a job in which you are the head of that particular branch. So that kind of a thing could also possible, because there you have the authority. Okay, so that could be possible. um you will earn more money, of course, this year. Later you will see that your earning will increase, your income will increase, but you are like highly unsatisfied. You are like, this is not good, this is not what I expected. So that could be possible. If you want to do, I'm telling again, anything related to abroad, foreign, anything which is connected to foreign, regardless of what kind of a thing you want to, then this is a good year for you. Okay. Of course you will see some sort of growth in your career. For some of you, you may even get a promotion, okay, this year. So this year can give you promotion in your jobs. That can be possible, right? So yeah, some sort of upliftment in your career, you can say, right? For some of you who are looking for someone, there are chances, of course, for the marriage as well this year, right? Depending upon, again, that depends upon Dasha Bhukti and Dasha as well, but yes, chances are there, at least some chances regarding marriage are there. Surely there's a very high chance to change your business, but avoid any big turnaround. Okay, so yeah, probably some of you changing your department, changing some sort of thing in your business could be possible. um you know so that could be seen. um Later this year, when Jupiter will transit into the sign of Taurus, so it will also aspect your 7th house Ketu, 9th house of luck, bhagya, and 11th house of income. So you will see maybe expansion in the business could be possible, but then Ketu is sitting in the 7th. So for some of you, maybe even you may learn towards the spirituality, towards inclination towards the spirituality, because Rahu is also there in the Lagna. For some of you, even you may think like, okay, spirituality is important in life, and then you may move towards these things: astrology, tarot, palmistry, meditation, spirituality, doing yoga. That could also possible, right? So and even doing these things will give you peace, because for some of you, you will see that I'm not getting peace in everything. I've tried a lot of things, I'm not getting it. Now I want something different. Then you will find it. You're like amazing. For some of you, maybe even travel to places like India, where you are like, let's say you travel to Vrindavan, you go to some place like Rishikesh where you do yoga, you join some yoga class, etc. There a lot of people from different country go there and do that in India. And you go there and you wake up and you see these mountains and the river, and people are doing yoga in the morning, and you're like, wow, I'm feeling peace, I'm feeling relaxed. So that could also possible with this particular transit. Okay, also for some of you, depending upon your dasha bhukti and dasha, it may also possible that sometime this year you see that, not feel, actually you see that you are saying, let's say you are saying XYZ things to someone to make them understand something, but the other person who is listening to you, they understand something else. They might take it totally opposite of what you are trying to say. So that could also possible, some sort of misunderstanding between you and other people. That could also possible this year. Okay, if you want to start some new job, etc., this is a good year for you. Okay, change in career, I already told you. Also we can see that one thing I would like to advise you is that write and date. I want you to note down a date: 23rd of April, right, to 31st of May. What happened is that from the 23rd of April to 31st of May, between this particular time, 23rd April to 31st May, I'm repeating again, 23rd April to 31st May, this is very important. Between this particular time period, okay, around 38 or something days, you will see in this particular days, around 38 days, from 23rd April to 31st May, I'm repeating again and again so that it will just imprint on your mind. Rahu and Mars is there in your Lagna, which means Angarak Yoga. Rahu is already there, Mars will transit there. So Rahu, Mars in the Lagna, and Ketu in the 7th, Saturn in the 12th. So you need to be a little bit careful at this particular time, especially. I'm repeating again, this particular time you need to be extra careful regarding your health, regarding argument, fight, any kind of let's say disputes with someone, and even any kind of suddenly you just fall down and you have some sort of injury. So regarding that, you have to be careful. Okay, so because see, Rahu Mars in the Lagna can make you so angry that when, let's say for an example, this transit happen and you have Antardasha or Mahadasha of Rahu Mars or such kind of a malefic planets going on, and they are transiting in your Lagna, just like at that particular time, let's say you were just going somewhere and someone came in your like front and you start to argue with them. Somehow something happened in the situation, like in life something could happen, anything could be happen, in fact I would say. And then suddenly you start to argue with him, or her. And this particular transit can make you so aggressive that when you arguing them, you can even use weapon to even, beat them, or even, I can say, in extreme cases, do a dangerous harm to them, and then this could lead you to trouble. So you need to be careful. Saturn in the 12th house, legal troubles, careful a little bit. Okay, so regarding health, regarding from any kind of injury, regarding, I just want to say simple things instead of making this big. Between 23rd April to 31st May, all aspect of the life, health, fighting, and especially your anger, try to control it. Try to just somehow make it this time pass, so that you will not somehow indulge with someone. Try to not to play any sports or any activity in this particular year. Even if you visit gym, etc., you do exercise, little bit careful, because let's say I've seen many times when this transit happen, let's say something break down machine, etc., and fall on your, so you need to be a little bit careful and see it from the all angle: fight, argument, injury, health issues. At this particular time, take things seriously, okay, and be careful. So yeah, and even careful regarding your head, right, even legs, right. This year you may even become very selfish, okay, and sometime for some of you, if you become too much selfish and your wife is also fighting with you, and your husband, like I mean your spouse, let's say, then this could even create problem in the relationship. I do not want to say extreme things, but this could create problems if you become over selfish. Now of course, little bit selfishness is fine. Rahu is in the Lagna. If you want to just have your me time, if you want to have your alone time alone, where you just want to like spend some time alone with, just doing some crazy things, it's fine. You just go away, have some time alone, then came back, that's fine. But if you do some extreme thing, then be careful, okay. This year, if you are planning to do any very big investment of some kind, then try to avoid it if you can, okay. Definitely there are chances of new income opportunities. Now they see here, multiple things would be possible. First, there is a possibility that for some of you, your income will expand. Let's say you are doing a business, your business will grow, you will see more income. If you're doing job, probably you will get increment, or somehow you will see more income, more inflow of money. If let's say you are doing one thing, then for some of you it may possible you start doing other things simultaneously and you will have more income. For some of you it may also possible that your current income will cut off and you will start something new, and your new income will begin, which could be higher. That could also possible later this year, okay. Now if you are looking for someone, romantic opportunities also there, okay. Probably multiple affairs could be possible for some of you, depending upon your DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antardasha, okay. So yeah, that could also possible. Romantically engage with XYZ and then ABC, that could also possible. Jupiter aspect 11th house later this year, so like for an example, your income will expand, your friend circle could increase, your network circle will also increase. It could even connect you to, because Ketu is also aspecting with the Jupiter to the 11th, it could connect you to some non-governmental organization. That could also possible. It may possible, let's say you're traveling abroad and you are making new friends. That could be possible. Probably they will give you some idea to make more money. That could be possible, or to start something new. This year it may also possible that for some of you who are not doing these things, for some of you, you just be in your own imaginary world. You are doing planning in your mind and you just keep thinking, and you are in this different imaginary kind of a place where you have your own thing in your imagination and you are just spending and indulging time in imagination. That could also possible. So it is better to travel abroad rather than just living in this your own metaverse imaginary world, right? So yeah, that could be possible.
you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now